Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Krobus. I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley as starred in that game. I figured I'd whip out the Krobus plush. Look at the cute little guy. I kept the tag on him too. It feels more like vintage, you know? But yeah, check out my Krobus. It's my flex. Right next to my Joja Cola. Or at least the cup. I'm gonna play Stardew now. I didn't mean to flex on the haters, but you know. I love Stardew. It's the thing I have the most merch for. So I had to at least whip out and dust off Krobus. I guess Krobus is just gonna hang out here. You can see the top of his head, kind of. Oh yeah, also, this game is weird on stream, I forgot. So I have to, do a weird thing and play it like this. So I hope the bar at the top and actually mostly the top doesn't bother people. The bar at the bottom probably should be pretty, minimally intrusive, I would think, because it's pretty covered by my atrocious little HUD thing. I have like too much junk like protruding from it. I need to fix that when I make the new, what do you call it? Oh yeah, also, almost accidentally partially doxed myself. I forgot I have a save with my first name on it and my likeness. I tried to make it look like me. There. I didn't expect to dox myself via Stardew Valley of all things, you know? That would be really depressing if that's how I doxed myself. I think I've done pretty good on streams though. There was only one time I like mildly accidentally doxed myself, and I was able to delete the VOD. And it was very small. I don't even think the people that were in the stream watching it live noticed or anything. I just mentioned it like casually at the end of the stream. I was like, yeah, sorry, I can't save this VOD. But I've done like surprisingly good. I thought I would have slipped up by now and like done something really big. Of course, knowing my luck, maybe I haven't, I just haven't noticed. That was the only one I noticed, though. Also, I hardly remember what I was doing. I started this save for the stream, and then I haven't touched it since because it's for the stream, so it's been a little bit. Despite the fact that this is my favorite game, I haven't played it very much lately. Or maybe my favorite game. It's one of those, like, one of the games that's in the spectrum of my favorite game, you know what I mean? I've got, like, this, Cruelty Squad, Warframe, I think? It's definitely my most played game of all time, so I feel like I'm obligated to call it one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the only, like, I guess you would call it live service games that I've stuck to for a very long time. I started playing it in 2017, like really close to the end of the year. It was when the Plains of Eidolon update happened. And I've been playing it like almost daily since, like I hardly miss any time on it. I got way too much playtime on it. So yeah, there's those games. I'm trying to think of some others I would like put up there as like my all-time favorite. Like it has to be like really, really good to be like all-time favorites, you know what I mean? I would also probably say Cyberpunk. It's like much better now that they fixed it, but like I even enjoyed 1.0. I didn't have very many issues with it compared to other people. So I've got kind of like a widespread of like favorite games. I'd say maybe like each of those games is like my favorite in that genre, I guess. That's probably how I'd classify that. I couldn't really like narrow down like a singular favorite of all time game though, I don't think. I'm trying to think if I could though. Oh yeah, also Skyrim would definitely be up there too. It's kind of cliche to say, but, you know, fight me. Please don't actually, though. I'm pretty fragile. Wait, do I not have a scythe? I probably put it in a chest in my house. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I think I took it out of my inventory to, like, do mining or something like that. That sounds like a pretty wheeled move, if I do say so myself. And I think I pointed this out I think it was, like, only one other time I've played this save. I'm pretty sure I pointed out then that, usually when I play this game, I play with controller and then I use, the mouse for, like, menu stuff. That's usually how I play. So I got a nice little hybrid going on, you know? That's one of the things I really like about, PC that it kind of, like, deterred me at first. I thought you would, like, have to use, mouse and keyboard for everything. But almost every single game that has, like, every single game that's on, console that's also on PC, almost all of them you can just, like, connect your controller and it just, like, works instantly. I'm a huge fan of it. And since I was, like, grown up with controllers and stuff, like, you know, the filthy console peasant I am, I usually like using controllers for specific games, usually, like, driving games specifically, of course, which I don't think that one's very much of a hot take. But, there's also some other stuff like platforming I usually prefer a controller, even though I think a lot of people that are on PC prefer using keyboard for that, but I'm a freak. I'm a bit of a freak. We get a little freaky around here. Oh yeah, and I didn't even mention this in yesterday's stream as well. I forgot. There was this, like, there's no information to really take from this whole thing. It's just something that kind of, like, made me sad and I had to share it with you guys. There was this, homeless guy that I saw when I was going to go get my, my keyboard for the stream and stuff, and, I saw him on the corner kind of, like, you know, holding up a sign, wanting money and stuff like that. And, I was stopped, like, at a different, like, part than he was. Like, here's the intersection. Like, here, let me do this. Oh yeah, also let me pause the game. I forgot it advances time. I'm so professional. So, like, here's the street I was on, and then there's, like, an intersection like this, and I was, like, right here at a stoplight or whatever, and the guy was, like, here. So he was, like, on a different part of the intersection than I was. And, I don't know what happened. I think it was something specific that tripped it or something, but he just, like, I looked over and he was, like, fucking throwing a major tantrum. Like, you could tell it was drug-fueled, though. Like, he had, like, a bunch of his stuff, and he, like, he didn't even just throw it. He, like, slammed it on the ground, like, repeatedly. And then he threw it, and then he went to go pick it up, and then he started walking off, and I was like, that's really sad. I hope, like, no one agitated him or something. It made me so sad, though. Like, those people are, like, they all have lives attached to them and stuff, you know? I used to just think, like, oh, wow, what an inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. But, like, when you think about it and, like, listen to them and talk to them and stuff, like, they all have lives and, like, reasons that they're there, you know? And it kind of bummed me out. I guess there is a moral to that story, which is, like, never judge a book by their cover. And always, like, try to, like, listen to people, you know? But I don't know, I just, like, it made me sad. So I had to make you guys sad, too. That's the entertainment business. But yeah, it kind of, it stuck with me. There was this, like, one time I also went to go, like, recycle our glass and stuff. Because you have to, like, drive somewhere separately for that, even though, like, they do all of the other recycling at our place. Because they have, like, the bins or whatever. And, there was, like, this one time that some random guy I've never seen in my entire life just came up and we talked for, I think, about, like, 30 or 45 minutes. I think he was also maybe possibly homeless. And, I still remember him. So like you can pull some positivity from interacting with those people. I mean, sure there's possibility for negative, but there's with everyone else too. You never know. You never know when you like talk to someone in a grocery store and they're like actually secretly like there's a warrant out for them murdering someone or something. You can never tell with people. That's what makes the human race so both beautiful and tragic, you know what I mean? They're interesting. That's why I started streaming so I could learn more about humans. I could blend in so I can gather more intel because I'm just a plant. So I've planted myself in society, and I do live in a society. Oh yeah, and I'm not exactly sure how long today's stream is going to be because today was kind of like a weird and a little bit of an overwhelming day for me. So I'm still gonna go for quite a bit probably, but it's probably not gonna be like it's gonna be like the shorter end of normal, I think. But that's my estimate. It might be shorter than that, it might be longer than that, I don't know, but I figured I would lay out that pre-warning, I guess. If you would like a slight rundown of what has been happening, it's been like mentally taxing. So first of all, because I drank an energy drink during stream yesterday because I'm, really genius in doing something like that. I was up like really late, so then I woke up late. I've been groggy for like half the day. And then like I think it was first thing when I woke up or something like that. I learned through my grandparents that my mother has apparently like just moved. Like it's already happened. And we had like they had no idea, I had no idea. And like half my stuff was over there, so I have no clue what happened to it. So I've just been like deep in thought, like, oh my god, what happened? Is it all gone? If I do go over there, how am I gonna get the address? Because I don't know where it is and stuff. It's been an eventful day despite only like one thing happening. It's felt like a million things have happened. And then like of course there's that inner part of me that's like, "Oh my god, what if on a very very slim chance my mother somehow found my streams and like heard me trash talking her?" Which is like basically a zero chance possibility, but uh on that very slight off chance, I was like, oh god, what if like out of just anger or something, she like threw all my stuff away? I think if she did throw my stuff away, that would be for a different reason. It would be a she's extremely inconsiderate as a human being type of reason. But anyway, that's enough of trauma dumping, I'm sorry. I wanted to give justification as to why the stream might be shorter though. It's been like it hasn't even been like mental strain, like just like a mental exercise. It's been like a mental marathon today. It's been like nonstop, just oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Gotta love anxiety though. But yeah, I said I was done. I'm gonna be done now. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna chill with some Stardew as the stars foretold. And Stardew's just supposed to be a relaxing game instead of a game where you're stressing about stuff, so. I really hope I named this cat what I think I named it. Where's my cat? They don't show it in this menu anymore, or what? I thought it was in that menu. Maybe it's in this menu. Okay, where cat? Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, I wanted to make sure I named it after my, persona, for reasons. For trashy reasons. Which is basically the only reason you ever really need. Do I have the cave yet? No cave. Well, I mean cave, but like empty. I do also need to make a scarecrow, I noticed, too. Which I think yeah, right here. Okay, okay. Doable, doable. Dude, when did I get so much wood? What the fuck? I did all that in one stream? I don't even remember that. That's so much fucking wood. Fortune comes to thee. I'm probably just gonna spend the next few days in the berry season or whatever picking the berries. It's what I usually do. It's like A for like getting energy back in the caves and stuff, or the mines. And, well, B just energy in general, really. And C for the foraging, because I like to power level my foraging. Foraging is one of the most important things to get in this game if you are going for like a, a very money build. And money rules, so... Love a rainy day, but at the same time, oh, I was gonna say I don't know what I'm gonna do this early, but... A, this, but also B, I think I have the mines open because I have a sword, so... I very much am a fan of not having to expend all of the energy to water my crops, though. I like that even more than not having to use the time. I think the main currency for things you can do instead of time in this game is the energy. I love when I play a good, some other farming sim game and then they don't have an energy bar. I'm like, oh, thank God. I like the implementation in this game and stuff, don't get me wrong, but it really does add an extra layer of stress to it. And there's some other farming sim game, I'm not sure how familiar people are with it, but it's called Ooblets. Kind of came out somewhat recently on Steam. It's been on the Epic launcher or whatever for a while, but I really hate Epic, so so I bought it on Epic and then I like never played it. Where I originally played it though was the Xbox, when I was on the Xbox One. And it's really fun too, but it has like an even more stressful energy meter, in my personal opinion. Other than that, I think like basically every other farming sim like either has a more relaxed energy meter or just not one at all. And I'm kind of for not having them, honestly. But at the same time, I'm also for having them too, if they're used properly. They can just be fucking stressful. And I still enjoy Ooblets, though, even though it has like a really strict energy bar. Which maybe I should play that on stream sometime. I used to really, really love it when it was on Xbox, and then when it finally came to Steam, I just haven't really gotten super back into it yet. I think part of that was actually I wanted to consider playing it for stream and didn't want to get super into it if I was going to, you know? Oh yeah, also I didn't want this Lucky Charms hat on. I don't want to be the Lucky Charms mascot. Was his name just Lucky? Which is kind of racist for a leprechaun. They're known for they can do other stuff. They can have a different life than just luck. Like, that's fucked up. That's like... maybe I shouldn't get myself canceled. Despite popular belief, you could sound racist against your own race, so I really don't want to take that risk, you know? It's out of love, but I wouldn't want to have it interpreted the incorrect way. Dude, like, no one's out here. Is this a frickin' ghost town? There was like, 28, at least that they want you to meet for the beginning quest. 28 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. That's the duality of Wheeled streams. While I play Stardew, I make a Call of Duty reference. A pretty dated one at that. I haven't been into COD in so long, though. I wish I could get back into it. I just have, like, no interest anymore, really. Yet I do, like, have this strange, compelling feeling to, like, go back to, like, the original Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. Those are, like, my two favorites. Oh, Black Ops 2 actually was really good, too, come to think of it. But the first Black Ops was, like, the reason Black Ops 2 was so good is because of what it, expanded upon from the original. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember specific, like, missions. Of course, what I want to go back to, really, with the first Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 was the multiplayer, but it's not going to be the same anymore. There's so many rampant hackers and stuff. And I'm even more afraid on PC now, because that, like, opens you up to way more catastrophic things than just being hacked on the console or whatever. People could, like, get your account and then, like, dox you and shit. That shit's scary. I'm not gonna do all that. And they can also, like, control your computer if they're good. They could get personal info, they could control what you're doing. I'm not about that life just to boot up at least 1 or 2 rounds probably with just myself, you know? If it was with the boys, that'd be a different story, but I'd probably just want to get another console for that, honestly, if I did ever do that. And I never really got super into World at War, but I'm really bummed that I missed that era. I heard that one was really good. But yeah, here I am talking about COD like that's one of the upper echelons of all the games that I was talking about earlier. I have a lot of fond memories of it, though. I don't think there's very many games where I have, like, I don't want to say memories exactly, but, like, core memories? Could you consider Call of Duty multiplayer games, like, core memories? Like, personal memories, I guess. Like, not programmed into a story or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, memories that are, like, special to you. I have some of those from Call of Duty, for sure. And also from, Titanfall. But I'm pretty sure I'd be, like, garbage at Titanfall now. I haven't touched Titanfall in so long. I think that's been, like, close to, 2017, 2018? Something in that area. And of course that was on console, too, so, if I were to play it on PC, I'd be going against people on mouse and keyboard. And, they've been doing that their whole life. I haven't. I feel like I've adapted pretty well to mouse and keyboard, but I'm not, like, on the level of people who, like, grew up with it. That's, like, the difference between someone who has, experience in, like, a secret agency versus someone who, like, has just done the training. Alright, what's the first thing I said? Here, let me just start it over. Just pretend I didn't say that. What I wanted to say, which I hope it is what I said, is, it's the difference between someone who's in an agency and has, in the field experience versus someone who's just only done training. I think that might be what I said, but it also might not be what I said. I run on fucking RAM on random access memories. I don't have a one cohesive system for my my IRL memory. Alright, 8 days. I can do that. I could do that before the end, or yeah, before the end of the season. I should be able to make that quota deadline, etc. And by me, I mean them, because they basically just grow themselves. Oh yeah, and I have a Joja Cola, wink wink. And we all know what it is. I'll give you a hint, it's Dr. Pepper. It's the same profession as Harvey has. Actually, I guess I should probably hit the cave, right? I have like a little bit of time. I really can't wait to get rid of this piece of shit sword, though. The starting sword is very ungood. Not a fan. You could maybe even call me a hater. We've got... Oh! I readjust my mouse a little bit. There's like a specific G spot, I guess you could call it. Or like if I put the mouse down, the cord kind of makes it like slightly veer like that. It's because of how I have things angled. I really need to get a better desk. I think that's the moral of this story. I've been needing a better desk for so long. What's this mission thing? Oh. I forgot the thing about them wanting to want you to make a scarecrow. I just did that completely naturally of my own accord, and I completely forgot it was part of that little starter quest thing. Came all the way just for these things. Now I've completely wasted my time in the mines. I can look on the TV, though. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be another rainy day tomorrow. That would be ideal. Oh yeah, also I've been saving Lily's Well. I've been really wanting to play that again, but I'm waiting until October to play it. So I hope that doesn't upset anyone. That game is, like, legitimately kind of terrifying. I'm really compelled to, like, play it more, though. I've been wanting to. But I've been wanting to since last October when I played it, and then, you know, we've gotten to November, and then it was, you know, 1 month to wait, 1 month turned into 2 months, and then yada yada, blah blah blah. And then I eventually was like, you know what, I think it happened, like, around, I want to say either July or last month, where I was like, I want to play this again, but I think I should probably hold out until October at this point. I could have played it earlier than that, but once it got like that close, I was like, okay, I might as well hold on. I feel like I should play more scary games in general. I need to grow a pair, as it were. Because, like, I swear scary games always definitely do their utmost to me. They don't hold back on me. I'm such a baby when it comes to them, so I gotta man up. I gotta become a badass. So yeah, sunny day tomorrow, but I think I'll still probably try to go to the mines. Unless it's another berry day? I always forget how many days this lasts. Judging by the amount of berries I have, though, I'm pretty sure that was the last day. At 261. That'd be really nuts for it not being over yet. At least on year 1. Yeah, I don't see any at first glance, so I think I'm clear there. Water my cat. Oh yeah, I still don't want this fucking hat. I forgot. It's gonna be part of the canon attire. If I were to wear it one more day in a row. I only put it on because I wanted the space for my inventory, my very limited inventory. Which actually I can do something about that now. Oh yeah, the cauliflower mission. I always forget about that until it is too late. As a matter of fact, I think maybe it's too late now? I gotta remember when, or how long it takes to grow a cauliflower. Oh my god, I hate it when I double water stuff. It happens all the time. One of the worst feelings in the world. I also need to check what floor I am in the mines. Which maybe I can do from a menu? IIRC? Level 8 is the furthest I've gotten. I've actually made some kind of impressive progress on this, for like only doing this for one stream so far. This being the second, of course, but I haven't really done anything productive in this one yet. Just berries. Berries and cream! I remember when I was traumatized by that as a kid. I wasn't really traumatized, but it did stick with me. Is it just me, by the way, or do, like, older ads hit harder? It feels like all of the ads these days are kind of, like, boring in comparison. Or at least in America. I can't really explain, or I can't, talk for other countries. I mean, fuck, if you've seen any, like, Japanese ads, their ads go hard. Like, we need to start having ads closer to theirs. And I fucking hate ads, so, like, I would actually maybe watch some if they were on par with Japan's. Ahem. Did I give, like, characters a voice in this yet? I feel like Morris would sound like Mickey Mouse. Because he's, like, it's corporation reasons. If anyone's got, like, a huge corporation thing, they're gonna sound like Mickey Mouse. Or they're gonna sound like, who's another, like, greedy, like, business, like, ooh, spooky guy? Trying to think. I know there's at least... Oh, Handsome Jack's a good one. There we go. Handsome Jack. He could sound like Handsome Jack. Actually, he probably wouldn't sound like Handsome Jack. That's, like, too much of an honor for Morris. Morris can actually go get bent. Oh, wait, not that. Me want backpack. Whoa! God, I wish I had more money. It's Friday. I want to get that rare seed. Oh my god, it's so fucking nice to have that. Wait, how many spaces I have now? Because I'm so used to having to have, like, a bunch of space in the first bar. I gotta enjoy this space while it lasts. Because once I get this, like, it's all downhill from here. I'm gonna be, like, full in inventory, and I'm gonna have to, like, empty my inventory every, like, 15 minutes. If even that. That's actually pretty generous. Okay, definitely confirmed no berries. So we hitting up the mines. God, I can't wait to get all the shortcuts. On God, for real, no cap. Skibbity. Etc. God, there was this fucking, thing I've been watching. I'm pretty sure other people have seen it too. The brain rot Skyrim intro videos. They're so fucking good. There's a second one now, and that came out like the other day, and I've been trying to save my dignity, and I haven't subscribed to him yet, but I'm on the fence. I'm on the verge. I'm sure I'm going to do it eventually. Oh, look at this. This is one of the benefits of having an ultra-wide monitor. You can see him way over there. You can see our little friendo. I'll get to him eventually. Alright, this is like basically what I do the least in Stardew, so... I'm exposing my weakness. We're going in. Usually when I play with my friend, he'll do like all of the mine stuff, and I'll just like do literally everything else. I just hang out and play it like single player, except I don't do the mines. And I'm like, dude, I love this game so much. And then I have to come down to the mines, and I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this game so much. I'm kidding, of course, I do love the mines, but... it's hard sometimes, it's fucking hard. It's fortunately, like, not too bad this early, though, so... I'll count my blessings while they still last. Part of me still really wants to see if I can get, Cyberpunk to work on stream as well. I think that would be another fun game to play. Since, as aforementioned, it is one of my favorite games of all time. However, I'm probably going to want to wait until after I do this playthrough that I'm on currently. Start, like, a new, build. Either that or I could just, I can start streaming it right when I get to the last mission. Just start with spoilers, you know? That'd be a great idea. I'm sure people would be very happy with that playthrough. God, though, what's so upsetting about that is if I did stream this, or if I did stream a Cyberpunk, what I would want to use for a build is the very build that I'm using right now, the unarmed one where you can throw people at other people. It's so fucking fun. It's like illegally fun. Which is probably why the cops are always after me in that game. I'll like do the me angry Hulk smash thing on the ground, and then I'll like end up killing everyone in like a 15-meter radius, which usually involves like poor random NPCs that didn't even deserve it. But I'm like, I don't have time for like cherry picking who I kill. I'm basically just the Hulk, but like in a tiny adorable girl boss's body in that game. I'm pretty sure my my version of V would be like besties with Rebecca from the anime. They would absolutely be besties. Except my character would be more of an asshole. So, you know, basically me in real life. I can be anyway. I usually try to be nice to people, but... you know, sometimes I got that dog in me, and that dog is female, and therefore, by scientific terms, a bitch, you know? So sometimes it surfaces, but... usually even if I'm, like, having a bad day, I try to not take it out on people. I'm really good at, like, holding grudges and vendettas, though. I'm one of those people where, like, if, like, back when I had a Facebook, if someone, like, unfriended me, I would, like, I'd unfriend them, I'd block them, I'd be like, oh, the fucking stupid, oh, never talking to them again. And I do that on, like, Xbox and stuff, too. I'm a very bitter person. I've worked on it, though, a little bit. I'm a very emotionally driven, soul. It's just how I am. Only munch on these berries. See, this is why it's so good to have so many. Because even if you don't have any with the star... Oh yeah, this is another reason I never do the mines in multiplayer too. Because in multiplayer it doesn't pause the game when you're in this. So if you're like being attacked, you basically get hit in between every single one you eat. It's very annoying. So yeah, basically the TLDR is, if you're in the mines, you should be in single player. If you're doing multiplayer, just don't bother with the mines. Not unless you have, like, a very systematic thing, or you're, I think there might be some way... I think you could play, like, the farms single player if you have them saved, like yourself. So I think you might be able to do the mines that way, too. I'm not sure if it pauses it, but it might. So those are, like, the only times you should be doing the mines, is if you're in single player or if you are, in single player. The only two times I want to catch you in the mines. I'm kidding. It doesn't bother me what you do. It's just, that's what I do. Because I'm kind of a casual. I couldn't imagine being, like, a ranked player playing Stardew. God, and the time goes so slow, too, because you don't have, the time constantly going in between floors and stuff. Ah, I'm gonna want that iron. Me want iron. Oh yeah, and today I was also really, really tempted to play more, Dread Delusion, too. I really want to play more of that game. I've been dying for it. I also want that carrot. Oh, that was such a bad spot that guy was caught on. Dude, it's so fucked up. Why do you always kill slimes in games? Like, that's always one of the earliest enemies, usually the earliest, and they always make them so fucking cute, so it makes you, like, feel like shit for having to kill the cute little guys. I think to remedy the solution, we need, like, scientists or something to make, like, real-life slimes. I'd love one as a pet. I think they'd be very cute little guys as pets. That's why Slime Rancher rules so much. Because you can actually, like, be friends with them instead. I mean, they still hurt you, but they're, you benefit from them being alive, so it's more encouraged. Actually, I don't even think you can kill them, for that matter. They can turn evil and you can, like, throw them in the ocean, but the ocean is, like, mostly composed of slimes or whatever in the lore. I hate these, fucking dittos or whatever. Fuck off. No. This is digging time. This isn't... Well, I guess they're digging. Never mind. Never mind, carry on. Keep being you. Just be you somewhere else is all I ask. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate this first sword so much. That was like a normal green slime. You see how much I had to lay into that thing? Basically treat this thing like a light machine gun with the constant fire and whatnot. Here, I think this is good for this, this day. Time to hit the old dusty road. That was a pretty good ore count for one day this early. Yeah, I'm kind of a badass. Oh, you want to know something really stupid, by the way? So I got I got the keyboard that I'm using now for stream specifically because I was like, oh hey, it won't trip my model. You can't even fucking hear this thing at all. It's like subsonic and shit. And like, look at this. It's still like occasionally tripping my model. I just accidentally discovered that earlier. I was like, what the hell? What do they even want from me? This is like one of the quietest keyboards I could have physically gotten. And I was so happy too, because whenever I play games, I usually, the top thing I like, at least when I'm playing like just off stream by myself, is immersion. I love immersion. So having like a quieter keyboard is very ideal to me because I don't have like a bunch of like distracting noises that are happening elsewhere. And I was like, dude, it's like the perfect keyboard. It's gonna be great because I can keep that immersion and it won't uh trigger my little guy. And it triggers my little guy. And therefore it triggers me because the little guy is me. Hey Luz, how you doing? What's up? How is my boy? I have no clue when I planted these. Man, look at how that aligned, though. You see that? You seeing this, cameraman? Oh, that's good that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty okay myself. I did a little bit of trauma dumping, but it was therapeutic. We're back. I didn't need to do that on stream. I was just giving a basis of, like, why it's been weird for me today, that was all. Ah! I like having the 100 count. And I think it's too late in the season to plant another, another go-round. Another sesh with the plant boys. Yeah, I want to sell these, actually. I want money. Money is fun. I've gone more than enough of my life with having very little of it, so I'm kind of over not having money, you know? Is this used for a recipe? Ah, they drop like crazy anyway. It's fine. I like carrots, but I'm not personally attached to these ones. Let me... Okay, I've donated those as well. I'm also gonna sell those. For the aforementioned money purposes. I'm much more fond of money early game, too. A little harder to come by, this too. There, we're good. And I'm also gonna put the seeds in the chest. I had meant to do that. I can only think of one thing at a time, though. I thought of something else as I opened the chest, and then I got sidetracked. And I don't care about fertilizer. I kind of care sometimes with the growing stuff fast and the increased quality ones, but never the water retaining ones. I ain't care. I'm not about that life. Okay, so I'm gonna make some really fucking sick progress today. I usually don't even go to the mines this early. I'm just in the mood to obliterate this poor thing, though. I'm gonna find the, Actually, I don't know what's buried deep under the ground. I'm gonna find the source of all lava there. All lava in the entire world. I'm not gonna bother, actually. I want a better sword. I'm gonna bother more with enemies once I get a better sword. Yeah, exactly, same woos. I ain't never cared. Oh, I really fucked those stairs up. They showed up and I hit them. I was out for blood. God, now that I've started streaming and stuff, I'm like, fuck, I really would have actually really liked to play more Dread Delusion. And I mean, I know there's like not a rule for changing games in the middle of stream or whatever, but I love this game too, so it's hard. It's a hard, tough toss-up. I am, like, a lot less equipped today to do a bunch of, like, reading aloud, though, so... This is probably for the better. I forgot there can even be plants in the caves. Why did I forget that? Why does that feel, like, incorrect? I might be the one that's incorrect. I hate these! Fuck bugs. I also hate this room, speaking of things I hate in the mines. Ah! Almost watered him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, fuck. No! Can't believe I spawn camped the poor thing. Ah! Ah! I feel like maybe I mentioned this on stream before, but one of the things that actually drew me towards Stardew Valley initially is it reminds me of the old Legacy of Goku games on the Game Boy Advance. I feel like maybe I have said that before, actually, come to think of it. Now that I've said it, now that it's left my tongue, I feel like I've mentioned it before. But the combat always reminds me of it. However, not even just the combat is the only thing that was similar to them that drew me to this game. It's also like the, it's got kind of like this weird, like, Metroidvania aspect to it, I guess you could say. Where, like, you don't get into places that you have visited earlier in the game until much later. Then you, like, come back to unlock them and stuff. That's the best way I could use my words to construct that. But it's like, you get stuff throughout your journey that unlocks more areas. And that style of exploration is something that really captivates me very easily. It's kind of like a, you give the player a little bit, but you have to, like, withhold more to be able to, like, keep the interest. You know, they gotta keep coming back to the dealer because they're hooked. And I am very susceptible to being hooked, I guess. Because I do also love, like, open world games that are like, you know, you have the entire world right away. But there's something about, like, systematically, like, unlocking parts of the stuff here and there that I really, really like, how it's structured like that. Because then you're kind of like, if you unlock a new area, you're focused on that, and then you can kind of, like, see everything that that area has to offer. Wow, that was really rude. I was doing hand gestures and didn't have my hand on the attack. What an asshole. And then you, it gets you to concentrate on specific areas better. Because if you just have the whole map, then, like, you just kind of, like, you gloss over everything, you know? You want to see the whole map, but you don't really concentrate on the whole thing. I remember only ever playing Legacy of Goku at church on a random kid's Game Boy. Dying to Frieza immediately and giving it back to him. Okay, I do have to say for sure, the, Legacy of Goku 2 and Boo's Fury, which is, by all intents and purposes, Legacy of Goku 3, those ones are much, much better than the first one. The first one was, okay at best, but the second and third ones are really when it pops off. And honestly, I'd say even if you, like, either can find another Game Boy, a Game Boy Advance it would have to be, or, if you still have one, I would still recommend playing it. They're really fun. At least if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you might not get very much out of it if you don't like Dragon Ball Z, but I myself was like a massive fan back in the day, so I just really loved how it was structured, though. Plus, like, there was a major drought in, like, open world Dragon Ball Z games. We had a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, but not very many of them, if any at all, were open world. And, you know, obviously as a Dragon Ball Z fan, that's like a dream come true, is being able to explore the world. Oh, you have an SP lying around? That's how I know you're a true gamer. True gamers never get rid of their Game Boys. You may be able to get rid of other consoles, with a question mark, of course, since that's subjective, but you can never get rid of your Game Boys. Any handheld devices that are Nintendo. The only, I think the only way I've ever gotten rid of mine were if they were stolen. I remember one time when I was, like, in, I want to say middle school. We went to a Chinese buffet, and I put my DS under the chair and it was stolen while we were eating. And that was, like, one of the most traumatizing things ever to me, I swear to God. Because I loved my, DS so fucking much. And I did get another one, but it wasn't the same, you know? Like, if I could get a, I'm trying to find a good comparison. Like, if you're grown attached to, like, a car or something that has, like, memories attached to it, you could get another car, same model, same color, everything, but it's not gonna, like, hold the same value, you know? If that makes sense. I'm still upset about it, too. If I ever find who did it, I'm going to end them. I think they still deserve it. Oh, you're pretty sure it's your stepbros? You've never owned a Game Boy? I mean, as long as you were able to play it, though, right? That's what mattered. I think Game Boy has a lot of memories for people even that didn't own one specifically. It was like one of the, it was a generational, like, what do you call it? Like, it brought people together. Same with iPods, honestly. Which I never had an iPod, but I shared a lot of moments with people that had them, you know? I was the type that was, like, third world country, basically. What I did instead of an iPod, since I never got one, I used a PSP to download music on LimeWire back in the day. Back when I could actually operate technology. And now I'm, like, such a technology boomer, it's not even funny. Actually, it is kind of funny. I've really declined. I've fallen off. I peaked in high school. I'm kidding, by the way, guys. I'm not one of those. Don't worry for me quite that hardcore. Oh, you still have your first 3DS? I still don't even have a 3DS. I never got one. I think the 3DS was, like, the very first Nintendo console where I was like, eh. And I think it was because I I didn't get the chance when it was like the most recent thing, but when I would have actually had the chance to get one, the Switch was out, and I was like, oh dude, this is like a console, but it's portable. So I unfortunately never got around to getting a 3DS. I still kind of want to get one, though. They look like they're cool. Why did I even break that? I guess I do kind of need stone a little. You know what I need more, though? Progress. God, this is like Christmas up here. Look at this. Look at all this stuff. Okay, I mean, pretty shitty Christmas, but it's better than no Christmas. I'll put this on so it takes one less spot. And also, I guess, for the functionality. I guess. God, I fucking love Stardew. I feel like the ideal way to play it is kind of how I do it. Just take breaks. You don't want to burn yourself out, you know? I mean, maybe not as long of a break as I took, but I got the spirit of things. There's some games where I just play them like a shitload, and I kind of forget like how refreshing it is to take a break and then come back. Oh my god, speaking of, I still fucking have to finish Hollow Knight. Holy shit, it's been so long. That's like the one series I've probably neglected the most just because it's been like the longest since I've last played it. I gotta get back on that. I still have to do that, the flower quest or whatever. Where you, like, don't get hit and you go halfway across the entire world. The entire continental US underground. Oh, fuck, I'm at 26. I don't think I'll be able to make it to the next, what do you call it, before I pass out. Either that or I'll reach it and then pass out. Like, right as I reach it or right after before I can get home. I drink another Joja Cola. Oh yeah, here's Krobus again. You guys just be Krobus. I forgot it was supposed to be Krobus playing, not me. Not me wheeled. It's Krobus playing. He's the one with the Joja Cola, and he's the one on the webcam. I really, if I was, like, super clever, I would have tried to set it up so he could be, like, sitting here the whole time, so it's, like, his webcam, and he's playing. I couldn't figure it out, though. I have, like, such minimal space to work with. It's a catastrophe over here. Honestly, it's a miracle I can even stream. I'm gonna place those there. Put this in here. I wish I could just throw it away. I guess I could probably sell it to, the guy. What's his name? I wanted to say Gunther. I wanted to say Gunther twice, but that is incorrect. That's the library guy. Marwin. Man, I really am losing it. How did I forget Marwin's name? That's fucked up. And then I'll place this here. I don't even want this tree here, actually. Consider this your eviction notice. It's already 2? I'm sorry I raised my voice. I got personally offended. That in-game hour passed by so fast. I was just about to cut that down and then go inside too. Oh. I was just about to, give this game verbal fellatio. I was gonna be like, oh, I love this game, it's my comfort game, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. I hate this game. Fuck this game. I'm kidding, I still love it. I'll be slightly bitter about that for a bit, though. I got radish salad. Radishes are honestly kind of like an underrated food. Maybe more so in the US, actually. I think Japan uses it more frequently than us, more creatively than us, too. At least in our household, how we've done it here is just like, we have it. You know? They're just like, here's your fucking radish. They just throw a radish at you. Which they're kind of good that way too, honestly, but... I can't believe I was fucking charged for passing out on my own farm. Can't even believe this. Whoop. That's the wrong tool. There we go. Yeah. We good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell this other, amethyst. Again, the money game early on. These two. And it's time for me to go to the museum. I'm gonna see what this is first, though. Invasive crabs. Oh, I hate these. 5? My homie wants fucking 5 of these killed? It's hard to even find those guys. He wants me to play Detective Gadget and have Go-Go Gadget X-Ray or something. I ain't about that. Oh, I can enter the Adventurers Guild now. Ooh. Oh, here's an entire fucking cutscene. I've vowed I'm not going to voice every single line in the game, but I feel like I'm obligated to voice the cutscenes, so I need to, I would honestly think that, like, Gunther would be like, he gives me, like, a Colonel Sanders vibe. Probably the same region, right? So he's gonna have, like, a southern accent. Oh, and welcome back, Woos. Oh, also the bot wants me to drink water. Of course it wanted me to drink water as I had a soda in hand, therefore exposing my, unhealthy habits. The bot's like, are you sure about that? It did the John Cena with the like, are you sure about that? Krobus was John Cena in that instance. Oh my god, he doesn't want to stay anymore. He's just bitter, he wants more camera time. There you go. Alright, here we go. Me with the frozen pizza and a 12-pack. Dude, honestly, that's one of the best things you could consume, and you know why? Because it increases your quality of life. And if it's what you want, I think it's what you should get. So there. I think that not everything that is, you know, quote, unhealthy... Oh, shit, I gotta go way over here because of Krobus. Here, move, Krobus. Unhealthy. There. I think anything that's labeled as such is also kind of healthy in a roundabout way. Like, sure, you shouldn't have too many, like, you know, scientifically unhealthy things, but it's also important to, like, treat yourself, have some quality of life, you know what I mean? Even doctors would agree with that too, I think. Anyway, here, let me read this cutscene thing. A biz. Abysmal. How do you say that with a southern accent? Abysmal. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. You hate to see it. I'm really rusty on my accent, apparently. This was like one of my strongest accents. What the fuck happened? What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Okay, I'm going too hard on it now. It's like when you do like a fake, like, British or Australian accent, you have to accentuate it, but if you go overboard, that's when it's like really fake sounding. You have to like find a really perfect medium. So it's hard to find that. And the US Southern accent is kind of similar. I say Southern, but like, is the accent really even Southern anymore? Because like, in the Midwest we have it quite a bit, and that is not Southern, you know? So I guess it would just be like a country accent? I mean, I've even heard it like in northern states too, so. I will always exaggerate my British voice. I mean, you always should because it's funny, but if you're trying to make it believable, then you can't go overboard. There was one time when I was trying to make a believable one, and I was like, I would use it in like fast food restaurants and stuff when I'd be ordering. I think they probably thought that I was like trying to method act or something. That would be my guess. I wasn't asked about it though. But where I am, you definitely would like never hear an actual legitimate British voice unless it was on like TV or something. So I knew that either they had to be polite and not ask, or they were like judging me in their brain. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. Oh, he's even got like the cowboy hat too. He's doing the milady. I got a favor to ask you. Here, it's kind of coming back now. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. It's like my brain is trying to decide between like a southern draw and a southern, what's the other one that I'm thinking of? Twing? Tang? Twang? I think it's twang? God, I forget all words right now. Yeah, southern twang. That's what I'm thinking of. You have to put both of the words together, otherwise just only saying twang sounds weird. Southern twang sounds like much more like it's something. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Honestly, I think Gunther would probably have a southern draw instead of a southern twang. He looks like he'd be more of a draw type of person. Or I should probably say drawl with an accentuated L, speaking of accentuating things. Oh wait, I didn't even donate the thing. Doy. Doy boy. I can't believe I haven't donated a single thing. And now I've only donated 2 things. Here, I'm gonna go get the rare seed, and then the next order of business will be, I gotta go inside the Adventurers Guild. Although that doesn't open until, like 2, I think? It's weird, it opens late. I'm not used to things opening late like that. Not here in the valley, where we have a southern twang drawl. Or at least Gunther does. 'Cause I made him. He's my, he's in my save, so I get to do with him what I want. Man, the spring onions have been kind to me. Okay-ish. They've been kinder to me, never mind. I thought maybe they were gonna be, like, bustling down here. Even bussin' with no L. Bussin'. Do people even use that anymore? I don't think people use bussin' anymore. Or is that like a millennial thing now? I can never even keep track. I just use literally all slang at all times. That's how I always stay relevant. And always at the same time irrelevant. Probably. I mean, I can get away with it, though, at least, because, I am in all technicality a millennial. Boomers hate me. My generation does nothing. Almost actually forgot the seeds, I'm not even kidding. That would have been really embarrassing. I get this too. Oh my god! You see one thing and then it's like, one thing turns into another, turns into another. Anything else? Anyone else want to be picked up? Okay, I think we're good. Always how this game goes, too. This game basically, like, condenses the Skyrim experience. Where you're like, I just need to do one more thing, and then you get sidetracked by, like, 3 other things. And that was actually another strong comparison that I, drew in my brain when I first started playing this game. I was like, wow, this actually kind of has, like, a few things in common with Skyrim. In unconventional, weird ways, but, like, still. Oh, here, wait. I gotta see this. I gotta see if my mouse also makes my, model freak out. Okay, out of 5 clicks, it only did it once, so I think that's, I think I told you already, but this mouse that I got is new as well. It came with the keyboard. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Isn't this badass looking? Oh, wait, here. Let me pause the game, I forgot. Isn't this badass looking? And then, when you change the DPI? Is that right? Yeah, DPI. I don't know, computer terms. It changes the color of this. However, the DPI that I have it on always is, blue. Which is a little unfortunate, because I wish that it could be red. Because I feel like the red is, yeah, isn't it badass? I didn't even plan to get this mouse at all. It just happened to come with the keyboard that I got, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I won't say no. But, yeah, I have, like, all of my other stuff set to red. I used to have it, like, change colors and stuff, you know, do the whole RGB spectrum and stuff like that. But I've been using red a lot lately because it's, like, a lot more, like, consistent and muted, and it's, like, a lot less distracting, especially at nighttime. Oh, well, hi, bye, Woos. I think Woos is busy. I know the days, though. Sometimes I have days like that, too. Especially love the ones where, like, literally every single time you sit down and get comfortable, that's when you're, called into action. Dude, the forage is going nuts today. Look at this. Too bad the weatherman couldn't tell me about all this. Or maybe he does. I hardly ever even look at the weather. I think the only time I ever really pay attention to the weather channel in this game is when I'm very actively wanting to upgrade one of my things for farming. So then I can plan accordingly as to, like, usually mostly the watering can. So then I can, like, plan my day that I do get my watering can upgraded. And of course, that's only if you don't do it just like in the winter when you don't have crops or whatever. Hi, bye, hi, woos. This is like, kind of red light, green light. A little bit, anyway. Okay, maybe I need to start paying more attention to the luck as well. Because I never pay attention to the luck either. I feel like some days I really get shafted with these rocks, and I think they're supposed to be bad luck days. I never care, though. Oh, God. I overreacted. I was like, oh god, what an inconvenience to have to push one button to cycle over to my weapon that I kill with one hit against that bug. I was just like, I just want to mine. That's all I want to do. I don't want to have to deal with all these guys. It's why I hate the mines. When I'm doing stuff, I just want to do it. I don't want to have to, like, multitask. That's why I've also never done the monster farm. Because if I do the monster farm, I know I'm going to be, like, really irritated at nighttime. Because I'm like, it's my farm, it's supposed to be my comfort spot. And then knowing my luck, they're probably going to be like, oh, here's some monsters, like, literally in your house. And then Concerned Ape is going to be like, oh, that's literally not supposed to happen. And then I'm going to be like, I don't care, it's happening anyway. I just have, like, famous bad luck. Not as infamous as others, but it's pretty up there. I've got, like, RNG that's, like, really very min-maxy. I'll either have, like, really good days or really bad days. And then once one or the other happens, it's just, like, it spirals out of control. I don't control the luck. But having one of those, like, bad luck days is one of the worst feelings. Alright, I'm just gonna mass murder here, real quick. You know, in this relaxing game of Stardew. Oh, come on! They would hit me with this right now. They sensed the bloodlust. Or the bug lust, I should say. Because they were all bugs. Except the slime. Oh my god, I hate these so much. Go a fucking way. Go, 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 go! I got a berserk. Are you kidding me? This whole entire section? Nothing? Go away. I will cry. I've got at least 2 tear... How many tear ducts do we have per eye? I have at least 2 tear ducts and I'm not afraid to use them. I have, like, a major, fascination with biology, I notice. I'm very curious about, like, the human body and how it works. Honestly, like any creature, but, you know, I like to learn about how the human body specifically functions. It is a very interesting species. Okay, that's as far as I go in this day. That was getting a little ridiculous. You know what I really want to do? This may be like a gamer intrusive moment. Intrusive thought moment, I meant. What I want to do is I want to recreate Stardew Valley in its entirety in Minecraft. I think being able to go through this whole map in a 3D space would be really cool. However, that would be a very, very large time sink. I really want to try, though. Oh, I want to sell that. Of course, I gotta donate that. As money hungry as I am early game, or money starved, I guess, rather, I do always try to, donate all these things. I'm nice. You can't say I'm not nice. Oh, wait. I gotta donate that, too. Oh yeah, also I wish this game had, like, heterochromia, so I could make my character have 2 different color eyes. You may have noticed between, Wield's design and also my Fursona's design that I've shown a couple times on the stream, I have, like, a major, fascination with heterochromia, it seems. I'm a little addicted to it with characters. It's so badass, though. I wish I had heterochromia. I think in real life I've only met, like, maybe 2 people that have it. And one was just, like, a temp at a job, so I didn't really know her. I just more, like, was an acquaintance. But I think heterochromia is so fucking awesome. I wish it was just an inherent, thing for all people to have. Or an option. Actually, like, technically it could be an option, but, like, an option that doesn't involve, like, contacts or, like, tattooing your eye. Which, by the way, tattooing your eye just sounds fucking awful. Every time I, like, think of it or bring it up or whatever, I'm like, literally, how did anyone, A, think to do that even? And B, how did the first person that did that, like, tolerate it? You know what I mean? Because you know, like, the first time they did it, they didn't have, like, something that could, like, dampen the pain or whatever. There was that one guy who did it with pen ink in prison. What? That would actually be insane. Like, how do you live through that, you know? Oh, and, like, what if it got infected, too? Something about, like, eye stuff is just, like, ugh. Hate it. I hate it so much. Made his eyes completely black. Okay, that would be cool, though. That would be cool, but it would really hurt. So when you say completely black, you mean like as in like the irises, the sclera, like everything? Oh, he's blind now? Oh shit. He would be such a badass looking blind person though. Dude, that's nuts. That would be really cool though. It would come with a hefty price, but like I mean maybe like in our lifetime we might see like what Cyberpunk has, like the optical what do you call them? You could like get your eyes replaced. So maybe he'll luck out. I kind of hope we see stuff like that, like, in my lifetime. All I want to do... I just need one arm, right? So what I want to do is right arm, this one here, I want it chopped off and replaced with a like, superhuman strength robotic arm. That'll just be badass. I only need one. I don't need to have both. Oh, one's red, one's blue? Well, that's cool, too. Are they, like, both... Like, one's completely red and one's completely blue? I'm trying to imagine, like, what that would look like. I could imagine, like, both being completely black on a person, but, like, having, like... That would be, like, what, a sports team or something? I got that sports vision. I gotta look this up now. Oh, two people did it, one red, one blue. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was trying to imagine one person having, like, one eye that's completely red and one eye that's completely blue. Please don't autoplay, please don't autoplay. It autoplayed, but it's, muted. Dude, that looks fucking crazy. Here, let me make sure this doesn't dox me real quick. Nothing? Okay, here. Oh, come on, I'm not gonna go. I fucking hate... You know what I hate the most in the entire world? This whole entire world? Is, there's websites where, like, you enter them, you're like, oh, this isn't too bad, whatever. Because, you know, there's a bunch of websites that have, like, you know, ads that play and they, like, blare music or whatever. Or they, like, you know, you have to click off of, like, the forced subscription pop-ups, all that. What I hate are the websites that, like, have none of that. They're like, oh, we're chill, we're cool. And then you go to the very top, the tab, and then as you're going, they're like, before you leave, blah, blah, blah. Something about that pisses me off way more than the other stuff. I remember there was this one time I was looking at something that was like, I think it was like advertised by a YouTuber or something. And I was like checking it out. I was like, maybe I'll buy this at some point. And then I went to the tab. I wasn't even trying to close it out, but it was like, before you close out. And then at that exact millisecond, I was like, I'm not buying this ever. I don't even remember what it was anymore. I was like, this doesn't exist to me anymore. You fucked up a sale. Alright, here we go. We're gonna watch it. I just wanted to make... Oh my god, this is so fucking bright. Here, just a sec. I'm gonna redact it for a sec here. All I need to do is, I think it's a setting here somewhere. I found it before. Where'd it go? Features? Oh my god, it shouldn't be this hard to find. Basic. Oh my god, I literally can't even find it anymore. There's supposed to be a function that I found before where you can, like, force dark mode. And I was so happy to find it. I've only used it, like, once. Because it fucked up a website that I'm on a lot. AKA YouTube. I said a website like it was, like, confidential information. It, like, fucked up some stuff on there and then I had to turn it off. And I forget where it is now. But it's, like, really, really great for stuff like this where, specifically stuff with articles. Like if you're sitting on the page, like, reading for a while. It worked very well. Where the fuck is this? Okay, here, whatever. We'll watch it, but I will, I'll full screen it. We'll do that, okay? Here we go. And then, close this out. God, this... Using an Opera GX sometimes really makes this more complicated than it needs to be. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't play, like, too loud or something.
But David Bolches took things to a level unlike anything ever witnessed.
I hope I don't get, like, DMCA. Does MSNPC have a hardcore legal team? Look how fucking cool this looks, though. David what? Boltes? For credit card fraud? So you get arrested for credit card fraud and you're just going to dye your fucking eyes? Sorry, I didn't mean to press that. It was an awareness check. Dude, that one looks so fucking sick. Look at that. Like, that would... No matter how much that hurt, that might actually be worth the pain. That actually looks really fucking cool. Dude, I gotta, like, bookmark this. Just for, like, future ideas. You know what I mean?
Final frontier. Nobody's got it done. I had blue eyes, so I chose blue.
That looks
I thought
way
it would be
fucking cooler than I imagined just from the word description. Like, the white ring, like, where his, Is that the iris? That's the iris, right? Yeah, the iris. The, like, whitish-looking ring where the iris is, that looks so fucking sick. I need to make at least a character that has, like, eyes inspired by this. Inspired by an actual literal criminal. Wait, actually I should probably wait to see what he's been arrested for. What if it's, like, something really bad? The credit card thing is, like, something like, I'm like, ah, whatever. But this guy, what if it's, like, he got caught trying to meet up with a minor or something? These two inmates have found a way to tattoo their eyes. One has tattooed the whites of his eyes blue, the other red. The inmates described their secret tattooing process as extremely painful. I couldn't imagine anything but extremely painful.
good combination.
That had to have
between
sucked.
dark blue and black. I thought black would be a little scary, so
I want to know what he's in for.
dark blue.
Here, Paul Inman. Serving 73 years? That's so long. For conspiracy to commit murder, assault, and art. That's it? I would have expected, for 70 fucking 3 years, I would have expected, like, yeah, he killed literally an entire town. Spent 6 years in the army and worked as a mechanic prior to prison. That'd be cool to go back to his mechanic job, though, like, if he gets let out early or something. It could just be like, yeah, I just casually have, anime-ass-looking eyes. I have the Sharingan. I didn't get to read all of this. 27 years... Wait, did they say the age of the other guy? Has piercings in his... Okay, that's boring. That's what he was sentenced for, is his piercings? I'm kidding. Where was it? I just want to read this again. I want to be right back where I was. Here we go. I was getting flashbanged. Yeah, they don't say this guy's age. Interesting. I wonder if he didn't want it on the record or whatever. What if he is 73? What if he was serving that since he was born?
You could be like the 5th or 6th person in the world to be like that. That's pretty amazing.
Dude, he literally looks like he's like, from Game of Thrones, he looks like he's like part of the Night King's army or something. This dude looks fucking nuts, like cool nuts. They're probably not such bad guys.
I can't really say the process, but I do know that it is painful a lot, and you don't use a conventional tattoo gun or a homemade tattoo gun.
Dude, the tattoos are nothing in comparison to the eyes, though. Like, how do you top the eyes, you know?
You can use a hypodermic needle, but I ain't saying
I think this dude, what he needs, what would complete this look, the only other thing he needs is he needs vampire teeth. I think then he would look really badass.
But he's more like a guinea pig.
I mean, he already looks badass, but...
Take it any way you want. You know, he was the first one.
I like this guy's even more, though, the one with the blue eyes. I think he looks even cooler. This guy kind of almost looks like just me when I'm high. Yo, I looked like that last night, you know what I'm saying?
A couple more weeks and went all the way. And now they're red.
God, could you imagine, like, being stared down with his eyes? Like, if he was, like, mad at you or something?
It hurts.
That would be the ultimate power.
You gotta be serious about doing it. You really do.
It's painful. It's like if somebody was taking hot ice picks and like stabbing the back of your eyes sometimes if you hit the wrong spot.
I think I heard maybe like 4 words out of this whole thing. I have my volume pretty low.
I don't get no complications in vision.
Ew.
I don't see no red.
Okay, it's not cool anymore. Stop doing that. It looks gross when you do that.
I wasn't scared to do it. I don't know, I live the falls of the wall theory, you know?
That was totally worth the pit stop. That was worth the very slight Stardew break. I have a new goal in mind. Realistically, I don't think I'll do it. Maybe though, if we have like a tattoo artist that can like give you a, not a sedative, what's the word? Like anesthetic or something, where you don't feel it very much, or at all, ideally, probably. I'd maybe consider it. I am really afraid of needles, though. You could use a hypodermic needle. Ain't saying that's what we did. Man, I wonder how they did it, though. If that's not what he did, I wonder what they did. Because it clearly wasn't that. He didn't say that that's what he did, but if he didn't do that, I wonder what he did. I hope they at least did, like, each other's. I hope that they didn't just, like, do it to themselves. Because if you were doing it to yourself, you would, like, you would really have to have some insane discipline. You don't know where you heard pen ink from? That could have been some other case. I'm sure they aren't, like, the only two people who have done something like that in prison, honestly. Prison, does some funny stuff to you, I've heard. It gives you, like, it gives you some extra bonuses on your stats in real life. Such as, for instance, Constitution. Probably Strength, I would imagine. Perception. I'd say Wisdom as well. Most certainly Intimidation. God, especially if you're one of those two guys. If I saw anyone that had eyes like that, I wouldn't fuck with them. I don't even care if they're, like, a babysitter or something. I'm pretty sure most prison tattoos are from pen ink. Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I don't think you can ever, like, go through prison and not get a tattoo. I think that's kind of like, it's like when you stream and you, like, have to get banned at least once. So therefore, judging by that logic, I'm still not a real streamer. But I'm kind of proud of it at this point. I'm kind of a badass for not being banned yet. Just give it time, though, I promise, give it time. At 2 o'clock, we've got all this junk. Oh yeah, I have to do my AFK thing, oh my god. I'm like half an hour late. It's what happens when you play Stardew. I'm gonna put this in the sell bin real quick first, though. I don't want to lose my train of thought. I got 2-factor authentication, that I think I'll count it. You, like, literally had to make an entire different account, so I think that counts, probably. Okay, here, we'll chill by the fire. I gotta do my AFK thing real quick, I'll be right back. They really wanted to yap my ear off. I really had to dissuade my grandparents from it. Sometimes you really just have to give them the You know, in the Midwest here, we have like a thing called the Midwest goodbye and like Midwest politeness and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to go full West Coast on them. You have to act like you're more important than they are, and you don't care about their struggles. Here, let me see if it's gonna rain again. And I think... Oh no, I won't have enough money, never mind. Let me look anyway, though. Sunny. I don't like it when it's sunny. I hate these beautiful days. I just want this to be London. I want it to rain all the time. I don't know why I keep thinking this cave is gonna magically have stuff in it. I could do the cave again, or the mines. I think I'm gonna do the mines again. Oh my god, I'm so stupid! I should have gotten the cauliflower. I fucking forgot. Now I won't even be able to do that for another year. I really fucked up on that one. Oh yeah, I gotta do the Adventurers Guild as well. And build a coop. I'll get to all those eventually, but I think the first goal is just gonna be the mines. At least for right now. I like getting them out of the way. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should get a horse, too. I think it's gonna be a little old having to go all the way up here manually on foot. Besides, horses are fucking cute. They're adorable. I love horses. Oh yeah, on the way to going to go get my keyboard, I actually saw a few. Or no, it was on the way back I saw it. I got so happy, because it's been a long time since I've seen horses. I used to be around them a lot more frequently. What? There's a horse farm literally across the street from you? That's so badass. And donkeys? I love donkeys as well. I feel like they kind of get the short end of the stick. I think it's because, like, A, they're called asses or whatever. And, B, they're kind of, like, compared to horses a lot, I guess. I feel like they're underrated somehow, I don't know. They're awesome, though. They're awesome and adorable. Oh yeah, I also think they smell, probably. That probably gets to people. Dude, I fucking hate these dark floors so fucking much. I need a better glow ring. Ow! Say it again in my face. Oh, dude, that unlocked a memory, actually. There was one time when I was, like, in, it was, like, middle school era-ish again. I was, talking to some... There was, like, this group of kids outside. I don't remember the context or anything, but I came up to them. We really didn't get along. And, I said something that was, like, kind of rude to him. I don't remember what it was exactly. Like, I called him stupid or something. You know how middle school kids are or whatever. And he said, say it again to my face, so I literally actually did it. I was like this fucking close to his face, and then I said it again, and then he pushed me. All he managed was a push. He was a bitch. Whoever he was, if you're out there watching, if you're out there watching, you know who you are, you're a bitch. I literally don't even remember what got us so heated towards one another. I remember literally nothing. I hardly even remember the region, or the area. I kind of remember it a little bit, but it was like, I think a basketball. Oh, actually that might explain it. You don't fuck around with people at the basketball court. I think that's what it was. So what's the damage on this? That's annoying? Why doesn't it show it in that menu? 4 to 8. $8 to 14. 8 to 15, holy shit. Yeah, I'm really missing out if I'm not using something else then. I could find other swords, but this is a pirate sword, so that's kind of badass. So I want it. Oh yeah, I also gotta drink water. I don't want the bot to cancel me. I need it to be a living being that cancels me instead. However, if you give this specific stream, if you give the VOD like another, I want to say like 5 years, I think AI could probably cancel me. I bet it'll be sentient enough by then to be like, wow, did you really hear how this humanoid living creature talked to us, AI? Honestly, I'm kind of scared of AI sometimes. There's, like, different things have different purposes, I feel like, in the sense of, how seriously they can be taken, I guess is the best way I could explain it. Like, for instance, AI art, you obviously can't really take that too seriously because, you know, it is, it's subjective that it's even called art, really, in my opinion, which I don't really consider it art. It samples art, and it tries to recreate something that resembles art, but of course it's not art itself because it's algorithmically, like, compiling that information into something. However, with, like, AI videos, I feel like the purpose of that isn't really to, like, make videos, like, for a, you know, normal sense of a video, as it were. But I feel like, really strangely enough, it's like the closest we can get to watching a dream. Because, like, there's something that's really uncanny valley about it, and, like, such weird shit happens in it, but it looks so believable at this point, even though all of those weird, like, Matrix hiccups happen in it. I guess that's the best way I could word it. But, like, I find AI videos, like, really interesting just because of that aspect. Like, it unintentionally, like, very well recreates, like, how a dream feels. And I don't ever, like, plan on using it, like, in a serious sense, but if someone ever, I don't even use it, like, for that sense either myself, but if I come across an AI video that, like, someone else shares or whatever, I'm always so drawn in by it because it's, like, so, like, there's something really surreal about it. You know what I mean? And it, like, looks just believable enough where, like, I could imagine myself having a dream like it. Where, like, you know, parts of, like, someone's flesh will turn into something else, or, like, them having, like, extra fingers that are visible, like, only in certain parts of the video, and then, like, other times they'll have, like, the normal amount of fingers and stuff, you know? Or the average, I guess I should say. It's insensitive to say normal. But yeah, it's like, God, some of these fucking Will Smith eating spaghetti videos, I swear to God. The one that, like, started it all. And then AI music, I'm just completely at a loss for. Because it's like, it's incredible what it can create and stuff like that. It's really kind of impressive how it can sound like people made it. And it can actually sound kind of good at times. But it's also like, you can tell it's missing something, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the, like, the, like, I guess soul. I guess soul is the best way to put it. There's something about the human element that makes it more personal and, like, actually there, again, it's a form of art, so, you know, it makes sense that it doesn't exactly translate one-to-one, because it's just sampling other people's actual art, but it's, like, it's interesting how far it has come, where it can actually sound impressively a lot like people, you know? Oni Plays I Stink is amazing for being made by AI. I don't think I've ever even heard of that one. God, fuck, that reminds me, though. I still have to, look more into Oni Plays. I've really been meaning to. I just always fucking forget. I have such a bad memory when it comes to, like, stuff I need to check out like that. Alright, tomorrow's the Flower Festival. I did warn it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, so I might do the Flower Festival and then call it a stream. I've just been, like, so fucking exhausted today after all I mentioned earlier. I've gone through the brain, Olympics, or the brain, what's the other word? Marathon. The brain marathon. And my brain is really tired. It's so good, such an earworm. I'm gonna have to look into it. Here, I'm gonna send it so I don't forget again. That's the video I'm gonna start with. I'm on it, because I used it yesterday. Oh yeah, and also I downloaded the game I was told about yesterday, Limbus Company. I want to give that a shot at some point soon, too. Alright, I hope I understand the context later. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm just sending myself I Stink Oni Plays. Oh, Woo's got me too. Well, now I definitely have to watch it. Now if I don't watch it by next stream, I'm allowed to be yelled at twice. You can yell at me twice, you have full permission. I'm giving you consent. I'm giving you consent. There. I said it twice, so now you have double consent to yell at me. Feel free to use, like, aggressive swear words too. Call me a damn. That's the worst swear word I can think of. I'm not gonna do that yet. I want energy. I can't even believe I don't have Hat Mouse yet. Where's Hat Mouse been? I got a little, like, throat crud from drinking water. You ever have, like, the thing where you, like, you drink water, but it, like, halfway goes down the wrong pipe? So it's like, you don't exactly, like, die from coughing or whatever, but it still feels like cruddy in your throat, I guess? It's weird. I'm glad you actually understand what I'm talking about, Luce. I was really afraid I was gonna say that and people were gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like there's like a... You have like the two pipes and there's like a second and a half pipe or something. It's so weird. And it's hard to even explain it. And like, who's to say it's not like phlegm either, you know? It could just be like phlegm or something and it only flared up like after I took the drink of water. But it feels like the drink of water is what caused it. Oh, here, let me see if there's any seeds that I can get today that, carry over to the next month. Because if I wait until... Well, A, if I waited until tomorrow there's a festival, but also B, it would have been Wednesday anyway, so the shop would be closed. And then if I try to wait until next stream, I'm gonna absolutely forget to even get any seeds. But at this point, I definitely want something that, either grows fast, which I think parsnips is like the only thing that's gonna grow fast enough, or, why didn't I grow beans? Shit. I should have done that. Or I'm gonna want something that I can carry over to summer. That's gonna take 6 days. 6 days. 6 days. Okay, I guess fuck me then. I comprehend. I can at least get some parsnips. Let me do the epic click. I literally forgot until I got the second to last one that I can hold shift when I click and that would be much faster. Look how rich I am now, though. I got 1 gold. Oh yeah, did I beat Journey of the Prairie King? I usually do that like the very first day. Okay, yeah. I thought that would have been absolutely crazy if I didn't. Alright, so now I just need an easy, cool 48 spots to plant these. We'll see how many this is. Maybe I should have done this yesterday. You know, like when it was raining. Maybe if I was thinking about it, I would have done it. No! I always double water at least 1 spot, every time. I get too eager. Once you let me off the watering chain, I don't stop. God, I'm so fucking still in the mood to play a Dread Delusion. I so badly want to get more into that game. It's like one of those things where, like, I was playing it, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then, like, since I haven't been playing it, since I stopped playing it, the feeling of wanting to return to it has been, like, amplifying more and more. It's been a multiplicative? Isn't that the right word? A multiplicative desire of mine. It's either multiplicative or something that is close to that word. It's one of those great words where, speaking of great words, just like Dread Delusion that was using like all those great words, multiplicative is a great word that I, love but hardly ever get to use. So when you ever get the chance, you always gotta use it, you know? And I guess back to the mines. Fuck, never mind. Haha, never mind. I forgot about the, stupid dark floors. It's like pitch frickin' black. I'm still gonna do it, though, I think. Wait, have I gotten the fishing rod? Yeah, it's in the, in my chest. I remember now. I still think I'm going to do the mines, though. Like I said, I just want to get this over with, especially these 10 floors here. I wish I could get the better glow ring, but unfortunately the way that you usually get it is by going in the mines. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna fuck around with these. I'm just going to go straight to the next floor if it shows up. I have at least a little bit of respect for myself. Not very much, but a little. Enough to carry me through this. Enough to not want to be here any longer than I need to be. Oh! It's right there. Oh yeah, you want to notice, or you want to see something that I noticed the other day? Now that I have this, actually well-lit, camera down here. Well, now full screen. Look at this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, here's Krobus. You can look at Krobus while I try to find this. There it is. So I have this little, like, radio, this little tiny one. And it's like a speaker that can connect via Bluetooth to stuff. And do you think this color scheme looks familiar? Actually, I think I've only shown my current controller like once on stream. But look at this. My controller that is like in the style of an SNES controller. They're like the same color almost. It like unintentionally matches. I feel like we had, like, an actual specific era where, this color scheme was, like, a lot more common, you know what I mean? I feel like we had a phase as a society. And I feel like, Cyberpunk kind of, like, carries that, era on. Because you notice a lot of the kind of retro-looking technology and stuff in that game. It kind of, resembles that a little bit. And that's how Alien was as well. Like, Alien had a lot of, like, futuristic technology, but it looked, like, very retro at the same time. There's something about, like, that look that I really, really like. I wish that we stuck with more retro-looking designs whenever we made more futuristic-looking stuff. But, like, look at my phone. Look at my phone in comparison. Isn't this so boring in comparison? It's just a rectangle. Like, how dull is that? We used to have, like, you know, the, like, bulky, like, gray with the little, like, slots for the speakers and stuff, you know? We used to know what we were doing. We used to have a good time with designs. Now we just try to make it, like, too simple, I feel. But I love, like, the retro-futuristic looking stuff. And I think I, like, died with the 90s? 80s or 90s? I'd actually say 90s, probably. There was some stuff in the 90s that, went with that still. But yeah, I still miss, like, VHS tapes and, like, cassette tape, even though cassette tapes were kind of pieces of shit. But, VHSs I definitely miss, for sure. Oh yeah, also I should show this on stream, too, because, I showed it on my 4th of July stream that didn't get the VOD, unfortunately. Because I got, like, completely fucking destroyed in the 4th of July stream. I wanted to re-show this, just so it's, like, archived somewhere. You know what I mean? Monsters Inc., baby. If you were there, you know. Because it's not just any VHS. It's a fucking blue VHS. Oh yeah, you can actually also see it in better lighting this time anyway, so... Isn't this thing so fucking gnarly looking? Like, good gnarly. And for point of comparison... I just want to put it next to the blue cassette so you can see the, I know, I miss VHS too. There was something, like, uniquely, satisfying about, like, putting it in the, what do you call it? The VCR. And then, like, it would just, like, automatically go, like, there's something so fucking satisfying about that. Technology does not do that anymore. But yeah, here's, the Aladdin VHS for comparison. It looks even cooler when it's, like, next to something else, see? Ugh, you can't really see from that angle. I said the lighting was better, I didn't say it was good. But yeah, see, doesn't it look so, like, cool? There's something about the blue VHS that's just, like... It activates my neurons. This needs to be an heirloom. I need to literally have kids just so I can have this as an heirloom to pass on to them. I don't want kids, but I want kids just for that. I'll have a kid for that, and then, I'll give them the VHS, and then I'll, like, put them up for adoption or something. I don't want kids. They just only have to have a good memory of me is all. Just one good memory, that's all. And I had to put all this back because I put, like, stuff in between all of the VHSs over here for some reason. I swear, like, my setup is designed like an actual child designed it. Whoa! Dude wanted my VHSs. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we're lucking out. Holy shit. I'm not even having to find these stairs. They're finding me. Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted. And I forgot maybe I should put my drink back on the coaster. I'm not like, I don't think I'm very in the, majority, I guess I would say, for, people who use coasters. I don't think very many people use them. Which is weird because, like, you would think I would be like that because of, you know, being, like, raised by it. But my mother and my grandparents do not use coasters either. I don't know where it came from. I guess I just feel impolite not using one. You don't either? Yeah, I don't think very many people do. Honestly. I don't know, I like them because, like, A, they feel more polite. And, of course, like, they, save your surfaces as well, depending on the surface and, what you put on it and stuff. But also, like, it, gives you, like, an extra chance to have, like, cool decoration stuff. Like, for instance, this coaster here. Sorry, I keep taking us away from the game. It's not very immersive if you're trying to be immersed into Stardew Valley. But, like, this one here, I got in a set of 4 from, Lincoln, Nebraska, which I'm a really huge fan of. I love being there. I visited there more than once. I initially went there for a Modest Mouse concert with someone when I was working with them in 2017. I think it was 2017, maybe it was 2016. But, yeah, I'm able to, like, have coasters as souvenirs and stuff. And be like, oh, I can flex that I've been here, you know? Like, the one that I always use for the stream. Sorry, I'm taking you out again. I apologize, and then I do it, and then do it again. This one. It's from Canada. See? So, like, you can't do that if you don't use coasters. It's just like a subtle little nod towards like places you've been and stuff. Or you could like make your own. You could get them from someone that you they've got like utility. They've got memories and stuff. But maybe I just knocked my fucking beer over. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at your knocked over beer, but the timing was kind of funny. I'm sorry for your beer, though. Thank God I can see the mines again, holy shit. Yeah, the pallet coaster's, like, so fucking cool, in my opinion. Not just because it's from Canada, but also because, like, I did a lot of warehouse work, too, so it's got, like, kind of a double meaning, you know? I've worked around a lot of pallets in my lifetime. Maybe more in the future, who knows? I do actually need to start looking for a job again, finally. Now that my grandparents don't need me here full-time anymore. Which is a blessing and a curse, because, you know, it's gonna give me a lot less free time, but I will also be making a lot more money, which will be extremely nice. And I will also be contributing to society again, finally. Which, mind you, I guess, like, taking care of my grandparents is contributing towards something that is greater to me and very important to me, but, you know. If they do not need me anymore, that is a good thing because it means they're recovering. And they can be more independent and stuff like that. However, I am still living with them to, like, you know, help them with a lot of stuff that they need help with and everything. Oh, fuck. I really need to upgrade my axe. Oh, here, you know what I need to do? First thing I need to do is I need to start doing this. I haven't been smelting ore at all. So let me do a little bit of that before, well, I guess we have the one more day, but it's kind of like really only part of a day because it's going to be the Flower Festival. So you know what would really tie this coaster together? Is if I could get a little tiny forklift for it. I wonder if I can get one that's literally just the right size. And that would also kind of serve as like a reference to Shenmue too. Dude, that would fucking rule. This is all gonna tie together. Oh yeah, and the coaster has a triple meaning because it also has a lighthouse on it. And I'm like a major fucking... I'm a fucking slut for lighthouses. I love lighthouses so much. I still, like, really want to live in one. I just want to buy one and live in it. I wonder how you get a job as a person that operates a lighthouse, actually. I need to, like, look into that. I wonder if that's a possibility. Of course, I'm sure I'd have to, like, you know, not live in the fucking Midwest, maybe? Or I could, like... I could still be in the Midwest, but it would be very specific locations, aka, like, on a lake or, mostly, like, I was thinking, like, the, Great Lakes. They probably have a bunch of lighthouses there. But when I think of lighthouses, I usually think of, like, the ocean, not just lakes. You know what I mean? It'd be more exciting to be, like, a lighthouse operator for an entire ocean as opposed to just lakes. Or maybe not. On second thought. Because, you know, you'd be, like, one of the first lookouts if anyone, like, invaded or something. I don't want that stress. I just want to chill and enjoy my lighthouse. Oh, I can't hold this and play at the same time? There, that was a goodbye kiss to my soda. I have so fucking badly had Waterfalls by TLC stuck in my head for like the last 2 weeks. It's really been an epidemic. Actually, here, let me look at the away screen here real quick. I think it should be the song that I have on there still even. Yeah. You can see in the... Oh, here, let me pause. Oh, I am paused. Let me double pause. Here, I'll show you again real quick. You can see, I've mentioned this, like, really briefly every once in a while. I think maybe, like, once or twice in passing on stream. But, for my away screen, I have all the, like, list of stuff you can do when I'm away or whatever. And I always list a song that you can listen to. I literally always have that as whatever song is stuck in my head. Because I have, like, a song stuck in my head literally at all times. If I don't, like, immediately, I think, oh, I don't have a song stuck in my head, and then my head's like, oh, I got you, fam, and then it slides another one in my brain. But yeah, see, look. It's like the fourth or fifth thing. Okay, more like seventh, but... Yeah. I always have that specific slot designated for whatever's stuck in my head at the moment. I really wish I could just, like, play it on the away screen, but I unfortunately couldn't do that without, like, a DMCA thing. Copyright laws are so fucking scary still. I feel like I bring it up every other fucking stream, but they really are. And I'm, like, so deathly afraid of anything happening with them. I've seen some streams where, like, you can play music the whole time and then, like, have it, like, removed from the VOD, though. So I really want to try to look more into that and see if I can get that to work. What I would really love is, for the whole stream, if I could have, like, people be able to have music requests if they wanted to put them in, too. I think that would be really great. Not just for the viewers, but also for me, because I'm always, like, on the hunt for, you know, new music and stuff. Like, if you ever send me any music recommendations, literally 100% of the time I will listen to them. Unless it's just unsalvageably bad. Then I'll listen to part of it and then be like, you know. But I can't even remember the last time that's happened. I would do it on, like, maybe a meme song that's, like, intentionally annoying or something, but they have to be trying at that point, you know? I don't think anyone just has straight up terrible music taste that I won't listen to, though. Oh, I gotta go get my scythe. I haven't used it in so long. I think those are ready, though. Oh, your mushroom friend does that? I still really need to fucking watch those streams, too. I've been so bad about that as well. I'm like such a forgetful plant. But that's not what plants are known for, is remembering stuff, so... I think I'm fine. But no, seriously, I do need to, like, watch more streamers in general. I've just been slacking on, like, even checking on streams at all. There we go. That one's still growing. They need to stream, I say as I stream 3 times a year. Yeah, honestly, that's part of the reason I had to start streaming more too. Because I have a favorite streamer as well, and then I always, like, bitch whenever he doesn't stream, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing complaining? I literally went, like, a month and a half with only streaming once. But no, I seriously did need to stream more anyway. I'm glad I held myself to actually streaming tonight. The only way I'm going to get back into the habit of streaming more often is if I physically work my way back up to it, like doing it today and stuff. I've been so bad about it, so it's good that I did force myself to. And, like, once I force myself to, like, once I've started streaming, I'm like, oh, okay, I enjoy this. Why don't I just fucking stream, you know? I always gotta make such a big deal out of it. But there's something about hitting the stream button that is hard to do when you haven't done it already. I really can't explain it. It's it's a unique type of, like, I guess anxiety? I don't know if I'd label it as anxiety, but it's like when you need to do like an errand. It's like the same energy as that. Like you don't want to do it, but once you're out, it's not so bad. You know what I mean? But like streaming is more enjoyable than an errand, but that's like the closest comparison I could think of. It feels like an errand before you start it, but then like when you start, you're like, oh, okay, that's right. I forgot I actually enjoy streaming. I guess it is in some way a like social anxiety thing. Because I'm like, oh god, what if I stream today and this is the day that like I fuck up? This is the day I do something irredeemably stupid on stream. So yeah, I guess that is social anxiety actually. But I've got tons of it. I'm loaded to the brim with social anxiety. There was someone I was gonna talk to. Who was I gonna talk to? Oh yeah, I'm gonna Riz Shane up, though. Some things never change. And that's because, like, I can't romance, Gus or... Who's another one I would go for if they were an option? I mean, I know mods could fix it and stuff, but I still haven't messed with mods yet. I do want to eventually for Stardew, but I really want to go through a game the natural way. I'll talk to Gus speaking of Gus, though. Oh, that's all. That's all he's got. There was one other specific one I had in mind. Who was it? Who would I riz up given the chance? I mean, not including, Caroline, because she's taken. I would never date Pierre, because fuck Pierre. Oh yeah, Willy! Duh. I'd riz up Willy. He's got, like, he's got massive DILF energy. Massive fan. It's time for me to fight the Emperor. I didn't sign up for that. I think I have, like, a health potion around here somewhere, though. Maybe that will work. And welcome in, Raging. Hi, hello, welcome. Oh yeah, also I have Krobus. Krobus says hi, too. That's totally what he sounds like. I gotta fucking get to Krobus in this game. I gotta have the plush of him say hi to him. He'll be so happy. Yay. What a good dance. I can cram a few more of these in before bedtime. I just bought the Space Marine game last night, and that shit is fire. Oh, I've heard that's good. I forgot about that, actually. I wanted to look into it, though, because I've heard it's really good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If it's something that's, that would be interesting enough to stream, I might actually stream it even, too. God, there's still, like, some really good games I have to play that I haven't played yet, though. I still haven't even gotten a Baldur's Gate 3 yet. Which I know, take away my gamer card, but... I promise I'll get to it eventually. I was, like, a huge fan of, Divinity Original Sin 2, even though I never beat it. And Baldur's Gate 3 kind of sounds... It seems like it, like, scratches that same itch, kind of, but, like, with a more D&D type of flavor. Not that, Divinity Original Sin 2 didn't have that, but... I want it. That's the point. I want it. And I don't even want to buy it on sale. I want to give them all of the money for the full price. I think they deserve it, because I've heard it's, like... Well, of course, not just me. Literally everyone has heard that it's a really good game. Good is an understatement. That's what I like to hear. That's exactly what I like to hear. I haven't gotten invested in, like, a full-fledged, like, new game, like, in such a long time. I feel like the last one really was Cyberpunk. Like, with the, like, I can fully get immersed into this. I could play this for, like, basically most of a day if I was given the chance and stuff like that. Like, that level of game. I haven't hit that in a very long time, I don't think. And Cyberpunk never really hit that until they did fix the game. Like I said, I haven't really, I didn't have many problems with the 1.0 release of Cyberpunk, like, compared to other people. But it was still something I only played in, like, measured amounts. But then, like, after they, specifically, I think it was 2.0 that really did it. Where I was like, oh my god, I could literally just play this all day. I could just have this be my life and I'm totally content with it. Oh, and hi, bye, Woos. I'm sorry, but this was gonna be my last in-game day. Ooh, level 2 farming, though. Aw, no pay thing? I wanted to procrastinate at least a little bit more. Should I just finish out the season? It is only gonna be like 3 more days. Yeah, fuck it. I think that's a really good cutoff, actually. Never mind. So yeah, just hi. Just only welcome back. I lied. I enjoy Stardew way too much. Oh yeah, and also if we're going to finish out the season and go to the next season, I'm also gonna have to just hear a little bit of a teaser of the summer music, because the summer music goes really hard. That's where all the bops happen. Dude, I'm still so fucking jealous of Concerned Ape. Like, how do you make this entire game by yourself? Including, like, the music and everything. Like, I'd like at least a little bit of that talent. He doesn't have to share very much, just a little bit. Just enough to, like, get off the ground. I legit think it would be so fucking cool to, like, leave an impact like Stardew, though. Because this is something that's gonna have, like, a legacy for so many years in the future. And you can claim this, like, all for yourself. Like, that would just be so... It's the dream? It's the dream. Like, what a hell of a way to be remembered. You know what I mean? And, like, he's still here. I talk like he is dead, but whenever he does pass, which will be a very, heart-crushing day, he's gonna have, like, an insane, legacy. Kids or no. Autism? I'm sorry, I have autism. I didn't get any skills with that autism, though. I'm just, I've got, like, pedestrian grade, autism. He has, like, official level. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I have the drinking cloud, whoops. Yeah, he did get the good one for sure. I got the shitty one. I want to reroll for mine. Although I do kind of enjoy mine at times. Sometimes I get, like, really fixated on something, and then I'm like, oh man, this is literally the best thing ever. Usually it happens with, like, watching stuff on YouTube or something, though. Like, right now, one of the things that I'm really, invested in watching on YouTube is, the Skater Gene channel. Where he basically just does, like, kind of like what Chris Hansen did, like, catching predators and stuff. And he has, like, all sorts of silly gimmicks with a lot of them and stuff like that. It's been very entertaining. It's also, like, therapeutic, because, like, you always, like, hear about these assholes, but nothing ever happens with them. So it's, like, it's very nice to actually see something happen to these guys. And if not, even if they get away, which usually doesn't happen very often, their face is still out there, so they still get, like, you know, the social flack, as it were, for doing something that's absolutely reprehensible. So that's been my jam lately. And I keep going around and repeating his stupid catchphrases. My absolute favorite one is when he, like, whenever he, like, ends a video and he's like, let's go get fucking drunk. I'm like, yo, let's do it. I'm like, he deserves that drink, dude. Oh yeah, I did watch a little bit of him too. Gideon, is that how you say it, right? I've seen a few of his because he's collabed with Skeeter Gene, and then of course that showed up was as like a recommendation as well. I liked him too. I love that whole sector of YouTube, really. I also even like the ones that I'm not condoning violence, but I like the ones where they get beat up as well, because even if they can't, like, get them imprisoned, which they're usually, like, shitty sentences anyway, right? They're, like, usually, like, 2 years or something stupid. Something way shorter than it should be. It's, like, therapeutic to see them actually get some type of, like, repercussions for their absolutely stupid actions, you know? And it's also just funny to see them, like, be put on the spot for something that they, like, really didn't expect to happen. I always get a really good laugh out of that, too. And I wouldn't if they were better people, but they're really not good people, so it's fine. That's the line that makes it okay. Yeah, no, pedos need to be thrown in a wood chipper, at the very least given serious brain damage. Absolutely, 100%. I have, like, one of the most open minds in the world, but that and people who, like, injure animals are, like, the two people where I'm just like, you could literally sit down and talk to me for a month straight with no breaks and explain yourself. I will feel not one more ounce of sympathy for you. Those are the worst of the worst. Because those are, like, the most vulnerable people. Oh yeah, also elderly people as well, but I feel like elderly people is, like, still at least one step up, because at least it's, like, I mean, it's horrible to say it, but, like, they're closer to the end of life, you know? But, like, kids and animals, like, animals live so short and they're so innocent, and kids, like, they have their whole life ahead of them, you know? And whatever happens to them in their childhood is what forms them. So it's kind of like a plague if you start the plague within them, you know what I mean? So, like, they really need to be, like, that's why even though I hate kids, I try to be nice to them, you know? They don't deserve people to be assholes towards them, even if they're assholes themselves. Ah, I got a creeping burp in my throat again. I hate it when that happens. That's even worse than having it go halfway down the wrong pipe. Down the halfway wrong pipe. There's a diamond over there. I want it. I hate ultra wide now. I wouldn't even be able to see that if I didn't have ultra wide, I don't think. Here, wait, actually, let me look. I think I can, like, real quick like this. Oh no, that's way too small. I'm not gonna be able to tell with that. If I just went, like, full screen, though, it does the weird same thing as it does with Cruelty Squad, where it just, like, freezes the whole screen. And you can only see, my cursor moving. I don't know what the hell is up with that. I think that's maybe an ultra-wide issue. I love my ultra-wide monitor, but it comes with, like, very unique and weird issues. And I was praising PC gaming earlier, but that was one thing I liked about consoles, was that, like, if you played a game, it just worked, you know? You didn't have to worry about troubleshooting or, like, any really weird niche issues happening. However, once you get it to work, it's not so bad. It's just I'm really bad at troubleshooting and figuring stuff out sometimes. And especially like with ultra wide, it has like, since it has those unique issues, there's a lot of issues that you can't just like very easily like Google and look up and be able to be like, oh, okay, that's what happened. You usually have to look through like 3 or 4 different pages, piece together the like information, compile it into one thing, be like, oh, okay, now I think maybe I understand a possibility. That kind of gets old sometimes. Especially for things like oh my god, Bethesda games are the worst. I'd say Bethesda games are probably the worst. Cause I swear no matter what I fucking do, like Skyrim works fine and Fallout 4 works fine, and I think that's just because they're more modern and they've kind of gotten some updates here and there. But like New Vegas, for instance, one of my literal favorite games of all time, which that's another one I should have added to the list that I was making earlier. Uh, I can't get that game to run on my computer for shit. I've tried literally everything. And even when I was able to get it to work, it just froze. It just freezes now. So I can't even progress. And I'm really upset about it. I'm still trying to get it to work though. I do have a Steam Deck though, so if I can play it on anything, it'll be there. If a 10-year-old Reddit thread doesn't have my answer, I'm fucked. Dude, exactly. And you unfortunately just can't rely on that with ultra wides because like ultra wides are so like new in comparison. So it's like a real struggle. I really love the options that PC have though. Like, you know, being able to do like anti-aliasing, you can like focus for either performance or graphics, which I think consoles are kind of catching up to that now. I think they're kind of integrating those options a little bit in like PlayStation and Xbox anyway, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have any of the newer consoles, but I think I remembered hearing about them having that. They're kind of they're trying to like bridge the gap a little bit more. Which I'm all for. Because like even though I don't play consoles anymore really, I mean I'm still going to unfortunately say yes to Nintendo. Because they're weird. They do their own thing, you know? I always have to stay tuned for that. But with the consoles I don't play, I still want like the the most accessibility possible, you know? I want the most amount of people to be able to play the most amount of stuff. It's always a win. And I don't like partake in the console wars or anything. I kind of joke a little bit about the PC Master Race thing, but I do love all consoles and I think they all have their places and stuff. And I'm always happy that like stuff that I don't even play or touch or anything like get more options. I still think it's a good thing. It's always a good thing. Yeah, it is morally correct to pirate Nintendo games. You are not wrong. Same with oh, what's the other really huge one? There's another really huge one. Oh yeah, Ubisoft. Since they have that whole like you should feel comfortable not owning your games. Like since that's the case, it's morally okay to not buy the games because you don't own them anyway, you know? Why would you buy them? But I'll never beat someone for being down with money and pirating them anyway. I'll never judge you. I've already expressed the 2 types of people I will judge, and that's really it. Okay, I think I'm gonna smelt this and then just go to bed. It's a little early, but I still got like 3 more days. Yeah, I said 3 earlier. I meant 4. Because 25, 26, 27, 28. And the 28th day is the last day of the season. So I'll do that, and then, I might do some fishing, actually. Fishing might be a bop. I haven't done any of that yet. Honestly, I don't even think I've done that at all on this save, maybe. Pirating Ubisoft games would still be a ripoff. Literally true. It would still be a ripoff if they paid you to play them. And hi, Polly, how are you doing? Welcome in. I've just been over here doing my usual, straining my voice. Pushing the limits. Oh, here, I think this is done now. Yeah, that looked like a done boy to me. I'll put this up too. I'll put this up as well. Get all that space. Actually, I'll go fishing on the beach. First, I'll pick this up, of course, though. The foraging is, no matter what, like, my #1 priority. Foraging is bae. I don't think people say bae anymore. I think that was left in, like, what, the year 2011 or something? That one was forever ago. I think people still say YOLO, though. I think YOLO is one of those things that, like, everyone wanted to die, but it still never has, for some reason. I think YOLO's probably immortal. Oh, I'm gonna fix this bridge. That's what I'm gonna do. I should have done that way sooner. Especially with all the wood I got. Oh, here, let me see if I can, angle this cup correctly. Because I feel, like, obligated to angle it so you can see how much is left. See right here? You can see how much is left. But I also gotta show the Joja, because I'm a Joja sellout. There we go. It just has to be really precise. Bae was when you were in high school? Wow, I feel old now. Dude, actually, I think Bae was also, like, even already expired when Salt Bae came on the scene. You know, the guy that, like, everyone hates? And I don't know why that's still his name, actually. He should have remarketed. He should have stuck with the times and, like, made something more modern as his name and, like, changed it. That's usually what people do if they have, like, a dated, like, slang term or whatever. He could have called himself, like, Salt Skibbity or something. Like, Salt to be, Bae. Oh wait, that still has Bae in it, fuck. Never mind. I'm not his marketing team. He has to get with the times, though. Honestly, I think that was part of his issue, was that he didn't get with the times. That, and he also, like, thought he was way more badass than he actually was. He thought, like, I have this gimmicky way to season stuff, so therefore I'm literally, like, on par with, like, Hollywood stars. I literally didn't get the wood. Wow. Dude, I literally don't change. Some people learn from their mistakes. Other people are plants. Guess which one I am. Don't worry, we'll fix it in a jiffy. What did I even do there? Oh yeah, I put stuff in the selling bin. That's what I did. I told you, though, I can only think about one thing at a time. Ah, I already pet you. Okay, Concerned Ape, if you're watching somehow. You never know, because Concerned Ape is very involved with his community and stuff. I have one request and one request only. And that is, I wish I could pet my pet more than once a day. That's all I want. It's really important to me. Wood. I think I need at least 300. I think it was 300 you need for the bridge. So, you know, I'll take 999. There is one thing I don't like about rainy days, and that is I like the music, so not having music kind of sucks. It's so quiet on the audio mixer for the stream too. It's not even like playing anything. How lame is that? Oh yeah, fix the bridge, duh. Oh, there's a bunch of the stuff that looks like Vincent's hair. I guess that would make sense since I haven't been over here yet. And this guy can't do anything for me yet. I haven't even done anything for me yet, so what can I expect him to do, you know? I still gotta rizz up Shane. I like my men like I like my streams with problems. How else am I supposed to connect, you know? Wow, this is awful slow for it being rainy. What'd I do to deserve this? Wait, and what's that floating in the upper right-hand corner? It's like right behind the time gauge or whatever. Is that a seagull in the rain? It is. I didn't know they showed up in the rain. I don't know that they like the rain in real life. I love how I always freak out about how cute seagulls are, like, in person. And then, like, literally, without fail, every single time I do so, if I'm with anyone, they will always comment about how they hate seagulls. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't change the fact that they're adorable. They can be assholes and still be adorable. Just like, seals. Like, you literally can't look at a seal and tell me it's not cute, even if they're assholes, you know? And same with dolphins, too. How much space do I have? I would like to see how much space I have. Something please bite so I can reel it in so I can look. Because, like, if I've already gone through the effort of casting, I'm not going to reel it in without catching something. Ah, fuck. You got lucky. Okay, you got unlucky again. I got the chest. Ooh, okay. Well, guess we're throwing some of this in the bin. Not like I was in the trash can. Oh, fuck, it's Friday. I'm gonna miss the, another rare seed. That's like 2 times in one play session. That's really fucked up. I try my best not to miss any of these rare seeds, and I've missed fucking 2. This is literally the worst day of my entire life. Alright, yeet all this junk. I ain't care. I'm also gonna put the wood back. Responsible. AKA I want more space. My mouse hit the G spot again where it moves. That fucking... the stick drift from Nintendo, it's contagious. It carried over to my mouse. It's the price I pay for having such a high sensitivity with my mouse, though. Oh yeah, actually, now that it's lit up, my camera, maybe I can actually show you guys how sensitive my mouse is, how I usually play with it. Here, if I can get the cord unstuck here. You can see how fucking ghetto my setup is. Alright, so first let me see if I can, yeah, you can see the mouse. I was gonna show you full screen so you can, like, actually get an idea of how sensitive this is. But if I did that, you wouldn't be able to actually see the mouse and how it moves. But, like, try to kind of look to see how little I'm moving the mouse. You see how sensitive this is? It doesn't even look like my hand is moving. I play with, like, such high sensitivity, it's not even funny. Actually, it's a little funny. What? Today's Friday in California? How far behind are they? Oh, you use max DPI? Okay, I'm not that crazy. My mouse has, like, two different, no, I didn't get the reference, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. My mouse has, like, 4 different settings, I think it is. Like, here, let me reset it here. It's got, this is the first one. This is the one I use, which is the second, and then it has 3 and 4. I can't go any higher than that, because then it is too high for me. Okay, here, we're gonna get the reference. Here, I'm going to, oh my god, I'm so stupid! I know why the sound wasn't playing, because I fucking muted it earlier and I forgot to unmute it. I'm so dumb. Why am I allowed to stream? Okay, I'm muting it again real quick. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I'm so sorry. That's the second stream in a row where I've fucking forgotten to unmute the desktop audio. I think I forgot last time. Here, I'm just pulling this up real quick so I can make sure that it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't have any ads. Some of the fucking stupid ads I've gotten, which I can't even, I can't skip, because of YouTube and their stupid, what do you call it, anti-ad things, and their ban on it and whatever. They show, like, local ads sometimes, so it would literally dox me if I showed them on stream. It's so fucking annoying. Dude, real though! My feeling when I get a 3-minute ad in for a 10-second video, that's literally happened before. One time I got, like, a 15-second ad for, like, a video that wasn't even, like, 3 seconds. I was like, dude, that is the most petty. Like, you couldn't be more petty than that. Oh, it went to that because of my hotkey. I was like, why did it skip? What is this from?
Today is fine day in California.
What was that? Please, I need to know what that's from. I want to watch the whole thing. Oh shit, also this reminds me. Did you hear about the thing with Nikocado Avocado? I, like, literally don't care about, like, his drama or anything. But, like, I was so fucking mind blown. I was absolutely shocked. Okay, so, Critical talked about it, you know, Charlie, Penguin Z0, whatever you want to call him. He has like a million names. He talked about it like this morning, I think it was, where he made a video. And I was like so fucking mind blown because last night, right before I went to bed, I saw the actual video as recommended. And I was like, okay, this is weird because I've literally never seen a Nikocado video in my entire life. And why is it recommending this to me now? And then I saw the title 2 steps ahead and I saw him skinny and I was like, oh, so this is literally just like a flashback video. I thought it was just like a flashback video from like way earlier or something he like never uploaded or something. Because the 2 steps ahead was like some like crazy villain monologue thing he had or something. And I was like, dude, I literally missed out on history and like seeing it before he saw it. I was so upset. But I didn't click the video because I was like, either it's like an old upload that he finally decided to upload, or it's just like someone that looks like his account that's like trying to like clickbait or something. I literally didn't think it was him. And I'm so fucking mind blown that it actually was him. And yeah, he literally is talking like an anime fan. But like, I'm proud of him though, dude. Like, 250 pounds is like an incredible fucking feat. No matter who you are. I may even give that praise to like someone I've literally hated all my life. I would at the very least give them credit for that, you know what I mean? That is like that's also like insane that he like didn't give it away because of how he was posting videos and had like a bunch stocked up. The fact that he just did it like off the radar and like no one knew about it or anything until he released that video, it was so fucking genius. I'm like, I've never had respect for him until now. Is that rude to say? It's probably rude to say, but it's true. He literally earned respect from that, though, from me. At least a little bit. I still don't really, like, know the full picture, what he's about or anything like that. And I've seen, like, a million videos about, like, trying to cancel him and all that stuff. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But that is, like, a very impressive feat. Like, that takes discipline, it takes time, continuous effort. Anyway, I don't want to sound like I'm slobbering on his knob or anything. But I'm proud of him. I don't even know him, but I'm proud of him. That's a gigantic accomplishment. But yeah, that thumbnail reminded me of that. Not that I'm not exactly a coverer of relevant topics or anything. I mean, I've got me. All I do is just talk about whatever pulls up in this noggin. This hemorrhage of a noggin of mine. Whenever the blood isn't occupying, never mind. You already know, you know me. You don't know me very well, but you know me enough. I try to at least have some privacy a little bit. Only a bit, though. I'm fine with dragging myself down a bit, but I do try to be a little mysterious. You know the hottest thing ever is when people are mysterious, so I'm just trying to tickle some people's fancies out there. It's all I'm trying to do. Also, I kind of notice I tend to, by default, just kind of sink into the, at least a little bit into the wheeled voice I used before. I was like, I'm just gonna use my normal voice now, but like, I still kind of, tend to, by default, sink into it a little bit after streaming for a while, I've noticed. It's strange. It very strange. Maybe it's just what happens to my voice in general if I talk for a long time. Because I usually don't talk very long or very much whenever I'm not streaming. So I don't really have a point of comparison. I do know, I have a, as my sister calls it, a customer service voice. Like whenever I go like shopping or I order something or whatever, I'll kind of like have a, I guess like professional sounding voice. I'll kind of have the same kind of cadence and enunciation and stuff like that as people who I would be talking to with that voice, I guess. But you know, humans are social creatures. They like being amidst their own kind, I guess, you know? So I guess I maybe subconsciously try to integrate that into my voice so I make them feel more comfortable, I guess. I don't know. It's weird how just humans work in general. They're weird creatures. I don't understand them. And welcome back again, Woos. I'm starting to think you're just going away so I can say welcome back to you. You just like me saying welcome back. I'm on to you. Nah, I'm kidding. Money, money, money! I can at least get one more rare seed, I think, two. Two? Maybe? Oh yeah. Almost 2.5 even. If I could get half a seed, which I can't. Oh, bathroom. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, actually. If you are drinking and whatnot. I hope the beer that spilled earlier wasn't too much of a mess, by the way. I wish to give it my own personal blessing, because I'm sure that the beer was made from nature, and therefore I have minimal influence on it, but it's a little bit. If I can just channel the beer, the hops, and the, what else is in beers? Parsley? Tobacco? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck beers are made of. Ooh, twisted tea. I should get some of that, actually. Holy shit, I haven't had that in a while. I used to like it back when I, like, couldn't really drink very many alcohols. Because I was like, I was one of those people that it took a very long time to adjust to the alcohol taste. So I would just only be able to drink sweet stuff for a while, and I liked it back then. I just haven't had it in a while is all. So I'm sure I would still like it. And hell, now that I can drink, like, whiskey and stuff, I'm pretty sure I can just, like, slam those. I could fucking slam the shit out of a twisted tea, I'm sure. That could be, like, my version of beer, since I don't like beer very much. Tweez? I kind of like that nickname for them. Hops, barley, water... Oh, barley. I think I said parsley. I was close. I got the Lee part right. They're pretty decently strong and delicious? Ooh. Yeah, I didn't even remember the strong part, but I think that was because, like, I would basically just drink twisted tea like basically how I'm drinking my soda now, where I drink it pretty slowly. So it didn't really get much of a chance to shine. But now that I can slam them, because they would surely taste like less alcoholic than like whiskey and vodka and stuff like that I can drink now. I didn't used to be able to, though. I literally couldn't stomach it before. I pet you, right? Yeah. We're friends. We're friends here. For the summer, they replaced the raspberry... What? There's a raspberry flavor? With the Rocket Pop flavor sounds good, too. You just drank a 12-pack? Like, the whole thing? Jesus. I guess you weren't joking about the delicious part. Honestly, real talk though, once I go get a 12-pack myself, I'm probably gonna do the same exact thing. I gotta make sure it's a day where I can do it, though. Dude, Woos is here to fucking party, though. You're doing it the right way, though. I think technically drinking 11 still counts as a full pack. God, and here I am about to burp again, the burp trapped in my throat, and I'm not even drinking. My body's like, oh, are we drinking? Bleh. Maybe I should do that for a stream. I should get a 12-pack and then not end the stream until I finish all of it. Then again, that is how we end up with stuff like the 4th of July stream. However, I think it would be more contained than that because for the 4th of July stream, the main issues were that I went into drinking early because I was like, it's the 4th, so I'm gonna party. There's not a limit on partying on the 4th of July. B, I did so on an empty stomach, and C, I mixed whiskey and 99 brand. So that was very upsetting for my stomach. So I think the combination of the three was what really took its toll on me. That was the final boss of drinking. That was the final boss of drinking, and I was only like level 5. Because I really haven't been drinking very much in my entire life. I didn't even actually really start drinking, like, of my own accord, I guess you could say, until, like, I was about, like, I want to say, like, 4-ish years ago, something like that. Basically, when Corona started, that was, like, when I actually started getting my own alcohol. Being like, well, I mean, because, you know, like, what else are you gonna do during that time, during lockdown? You know what I mean? So that was when I actually started, and I was like, oh, hey, okay, I can work up to actual other stuff that people did when they were, like, you know, way younger than I was at that point. And then it kind of took off from there. It navigated itself. I was never, like, exactly one to, like, drink socially or anything, though, you know, so that's, like, what made it, kind of a slow burn, if you will. I would drink socially sometimes with some people, but it was only, like, every once in a while. And then when I figured out, like, oh, I can drink whenever I want, I don't have to only do it around people, that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is actually, punching the acceleration. And then it's all history from there. I guess you could call me one of the responsible kids, though. I also didn't even try, any marijuana at all in my entire life until, 2 years ago. And that was because I wanted to wait until it was legal, because as I said, I'm not exactly white, so, If you get busted with stuff like that when you're not white, the sentences can be pretty, actually insane. I've seen, like, 40-year sentences and shit like that. I'm like, what? For that? For just trying to enjoy yourself? I can understand if it's like, you know, you're driving under the influence, but if you just, like, have it, or, like, you're, you know, using it, like, in your house or whatever, like, I literally don't even get the big deal. Literally don't get it. But yeah, in 2022, I tried it up in Canada because it was legal then, and we were up there, and I was like, oh, okay, let's rock. And I still very much enjoy that a lot more than drinking, but I do also still enjoy drinking, so. Now you know the backstory as to where all my brain cells went. Between both of those. When I discovered them, I went a little hard for a bit. Now I've reformed back to a responsible adult, but it was a struggle for a bit. I won't lie. I don't think it was exactly, like, hindrance levels, or, like, addiction levels or anything, but I did use a bit, frequently. definitely frequently. Okay, I still got some space. This is when the fish pop off. I do really hate how different qualities take different spots in your inventory, though, still. I think I'm always gonna hate that. I want a full power cast, thank you. Are we close enough? Yikes. Dude, I wish I could have been a stoner for 10 years. Once I actually tried it, I was like, dude, I understand them now. Shit fucking slaps. Stops because my chest started to hurt from it. Oh, jeez. Were you, smoking, or did you do, like, edibles? Because for me, like, I almost exclusively do edibles, because I feel like, A, it makes stuff smell a lot better. Because, you know, all the smoke and stuff kind of, it's very, very prominent. You can definitely smell it on someone. And B, the effects seem like they are a lot better with edibles. Like, it's a lot stronger and also it lasts a lot longer. I think it's different for different people, though. Yeah, the smoking will definitely do that to you for sure. I think maybe I'm hoping anyway my chest will be fine, because I just only, as I said, almost exclusively do edibles. I do smoke sometimes, but not very often in comparison. Alright, sorry, I had to concentrate on that one. I missed one too many. I was like, okay, that's fucking it. I'm not missing this next fish. Ugh. My eyes, my eyes. They feel a little dries. Ah, there we go. I was smoking disposables for like 6 months and I'm pretty sure... Oh, Jesus, yeah, no kidding. Disposables will definitely do that to you. Oh yeah, dude, the tolerance break is gonna be insane. That's gonna be wicked. You're gonna absolutely thank yourself for that. I'm actually doing one tonight myself so I can, enjoy tomorrow night so I can get a good sleep because I have a dentist appointment on Monday. So I want to be able to sleep very well for that. Oh yeah, I guess maybe that's something I should have mentioned earlier, by the way. I have a dentist appointment Monday, so I probably won't be streaming on Monday. I think Tuesday's probably, Tuesday's going to be the earliest, and I think that's what I'm gonna try to aim for. Because this week I didn't stream until yesterday, and if I'm trying to hit 2 times a week, that really, like, definitively sealed my fate as to the 2 days. And also it made it so I couldn't try to hit more than 2 days. Because I would ideally like to try to hit more than 2 days in a week, but 2 days a week is like the minimum, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get better. I want to stream more often. Ideally what I would like to do is get back to that peak I hit when I was, like, able to stream, like, 5 times a week. I'd really love to get back to that, but that's gonna take some working back up. I'm hitting a, what is that song by Coldplay? Viva La Vida. I'm hitting a Viva La Vida moment. Where I used to rule the world, and I'm trying to get back up to that. So I'm not sweeping the streets I used to own. I need to donate this? Yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. I can do a bit more fishing before bedtime. I did smoke a lot after a couple of months of not smoking for my brother's birthday, and shoo-wee, I got stoned. Yeah, those very long tea breaks, that's when it hits the absolute best. God, especially with edibles, it's like overwhelming if you end a tea break with an edible. You're basically out of commission once that edible hits. I'm pretty sure after you have, like, a really long, tea break is when, that's what the "this edible ain't shit" meme came from, I'm pretty sure. Ain't no way that was someone that was, like, they, you know, smoke every day and then they're, like, an edible. That had to have been, like, a long tea break of just none whatsoever. Or just, like, trying an edible for the first time, maybe. Which I'll never forget it, yet at the same time, I'll never remember it either. That was quite an experience. And the good news is you can basically just get that again if you take a long enough tea break. You can get that same exact feeling like it is the first time. That's one of the beautiful things about it. With drinking, I feel like your tolerance is, like, permanently altered once you start drinking. Like, sure, you can kind of, take it back a little bit, but it's never going to be the same as, like, the first time you, tried drinking, you know what I mean? Oh! And then, also with age, your body is a lot less happy about drinking. So there is also that to worry about. Man, I've been getting a lot of eels. A joint and a bloint. Okay, please can I not miss a fish for once? I'm getting to be really bad at this, it seems. There we go. Once I get to yapping. Oh, come on! You asshole fish. That fish is such an asshole. Oh yeah, so kind of relevant to fishing. Not kind of, I guess it's very relevant to fishing. If anyone plays No Man's Sky, it very recently got an update that included fishing. So now No Man's Sky finally has fishing. So I think fishing is now probably officially in literally every game. Because I think if No Man's Sky and Warframe both have fishing, I think literally anything is gonna have fishing at this point. I could be wrong, but... Oh yeah, and Cruelty Squad. I remember the first time I realized that Cruelty Squad had fishing, I was like, okay, this is literally the last game I expected to have fishing. And then I proceeded to waste the next few hours straight just doing nothing but fishing in it. Alright, here we go. Now this is the last day I'm doing. And then I'll call it a stream. I think I'll call it a wheeled stream. Alright, here we go. We're pulling in the buku bucks now. I don't know what that word means. I hope it's not like a cuss word. All I know is I've heard some people say it before. Which I'm pretty sure it just means, like, crazy bucks. Which sounds like it would be a currency on a video game. Crazy bucks. Oh, or maybe, like, some type of, like, coupon system or something. Oh, there's Hat Mouse, finally. We finally got Hat Mouse. We're finally endgame. What I eventually want from this save, whether it's going to be on stream or not, is I want this to be like my 100% save file. I've never actually like had one aside from like one on the Xbox. And I want one on PC. And that was also before the 1.6 update, so... It was just right after I had, after we got Ginger Island. So I'm way past due. Also, I didn't exactly get 100%. I was like really close, but I never actually got like the full 100% treatment. Wait, no, I am gonna go this way, actually. No, wait, actually. I saw a flower there. I'll take the long way. I can look for forageables this way anyhow, so it's probably for the better. Dude, you platinumed Bloodborne? That's like a real accomplishment, holy shit. I think the, like in the way of achievements anyway, the only game I've ever gotten 100% on was, okay, well I think there was like one of those cheap shovelware games or whatever on the 360. But also, like, the only actual game would be, Warframe. But then they added more achievements and then I, haven't quite gotten all of them. And then I switched to PC and then I had to get all of them again. So now at this point I'm, I think like 4 achievements away from getting all of the achievements again for Warframe. If I remember correctly. It's something like that. And praise be to the Lord himself, the PC doesn't have one of the achievements for Warframe that was a major pain in the ass on Xbox that I got. So I didn't have to do that again, which was, the no-brainer achievement. You're supposed to do a mission in the void with, headshots only. And it was really fucking annoying to get. Especially with how, like, fast enemies can move in that game and stuff. You gotta be really precise. Shit sucked. I never want to do it again. It's the easiest Soulsborne to platinum? I really wish I could fucking play it. Oh, no online required. Yeah, that would do it for sure. I fucking want to play Bloodborne so bad. I only got to play a little tiny bit of it with, over at a friend's house like a really long time ago. But it was only a bit of it. I hope that friend is doing okay. We used to hang out all the time and we would, usually what we would do is we would have, like, fighting game nights. And, boy, you better believe it, everyone hated it when I showed up to the, Street Fighter nights with, Vega. I promise, I make sure that Vega is the most annoying to fight. He still, unfortunately, doesn't have that magic of Street Fighter 2 when you would fight him as a boss and he did, like, that annoying-ass fucking wall climbing and whatever. But I definitely make sure to, like, you know, do, like, the tumbling, like, whoo attack, and then, like, the one where he, like, jumps back and, like, flies across the screen. I would spam those so fucking nuts. I love Vega, though. I would absolutely make out with Vega so bad. Please, Vega. Yeah, I've heard Bloodborne is great. I love the aesthetic of it. I love what I did play of it and stuff. And, I want to play it so fucking bad. I just really wish that it would get, like, an official, PC port. Praise be to, you know, the fans that make, like, the fan projects and stuff. But, like, I want, like, an official version, you know what I mean? I do want to check out the fan projects, though. Like, the PC fan projects thing. I've really been wanting to. Isn't that out? I think that's out anyway. It's honestly kind of incredible, like, what fans of games can do. Like, the modding community and, like, people who can make, like, ports of shit. Like, it's insane. Like, the Skyblivion thing, for example. That thing's never gonna stop blowing my mind. On the minute. I was afraid I wasn't gonna make it there for a sec. Yeah, I fucking hate Sony, actually. They make so many stupid... Like, I loved PlayStation 2. I think PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, somewhere around there. That was the last time they were cool. And then with PlayStation 3, it was like early before they had that whole, how long was it that the PSN crashed? It was like, I think like an entire like 3 months. It was like somewhere between like 3 months and a year, I don't remember. And like from that point onward was kind of like when they really went downhill, I feel like. Maybe that's just me though. But like PlayStation 2 was like a literal era definer. They're never going to reach that again. That was like their peak. Even if they had a redemption arc, they would never be able to reach that height again, I don't think. I don't think anything in gaming really could. The PS2 was like revolutionary though. And yeah, on your word woos, I'm gonna have to do some research. Yeah. Research. For legal things, of course. Only legal things. Here, where do I put this? I really need to upgrade my house so I have more space. There can watch me ominously while I sleep. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna sell these horseradishes. Maybe I should get a cute little horse, too. I was talking about it earlier. I think I just need copper bars. Or no, I think I need hardwood, too. Pretty sure. Let me try bringing this, Fuck, I don't remember what it requires, so I'm just gonna bring a bunch of random junk that it might require. And I'll go and actually look for the real, requirements. Oh yeah, also I think the money for it is like 10,000 gold? Something like that. Sony and Nintendo competing to be the worst company. Actually real, though. I mean, at least Nintendo does some cool stuff here and there, though. They have hits and misses. It's more misses than hits, but they sometimes have hits. Whereas, Sony, like, I feel like they're missing all over the fucking place. And it really kind of upsets me. I want them to be good. I want them to be better. I want them to give the best experience they could possibly give, but I think one of the problems with it is the fact that they have their toes dipped in so much stuff. Sony isn't just only video games. So they kind of, like, make some really selfish decisions, because they're like, well, we can afford to, like, get a bad rep for that or whatever, because we have other markets to fall back on. And I think that's kind of part of their downfall. In my opinion. I'm no like, oh fuck, 100 hardwood and iron? Oh fucking no. But yeah, I'm no like, expert when it comes to companies or anything, but that's, from the ground level looking up, that's my assumption. Is they just have so much stuff that they're like, we can afford to take some risky, moves, like, for example, the Helldivers 2 thing with requiring the PSN account, like, way after the game was even released. That one, for example, I was like, I could see them, like, being like, okay, we'll test the waters with this. We don't really care if we get backlash, because we have, like, our own consoles, we have, you know, all the other stuff we're working on, like, sound systems and whatever, so they didn't really care that much. Whereas Nintendo, they're basically just, I think, only relegated to video games, right? I know they started off initially as a, like, card company? Like a playing card company, I think it was? And then I think toys, and then I think they just basically went only to video games. But yeah, they do some really cool stuff every once in a while, like the Breath of the Wild and the sequel to that were pretty good. That was well received. And then, like, you know, a lot of their Mario games, of course. The Switch as a whole was pretty cool. But yeah, in between that, they really are assholes. Especially towards, like, the Smash community. And the people that just want to, like, preserve their music. And they're like, actually go fuck yourself. I gave them the Redditor voice. That's how passionate I am about it. And they always make such banger music, too. And then they're like, yeah, actually, though, we're not going to post this music anywhere. And also, if you post it, fuck you. We're sending a hit squad. It's like, okay, that'll teach me to try to enjoy your music. Just music, that's it. How did we even get to this world, you know? Like, music is such a protected thing with copyright laws. When I was bitching about copyright laws before, like, that's my main, grievance in that regard. Is like, I love music so much, but you have to be so careful with music at the same time. It's really a curse. It's blurst, you know? Because I can understand why they have the copyright, but, like, it sucks that it's so strict. It's so strict and protected, and then, like, you can so easily, even accidentally, like, get in trouble for, DMCA stuff. Even if you don't ask for it sometimes. I remember, one of my VODs somewhere on the YouTube channel has, like, this one random part that got tripped with a DMCA and it, like, muted the stream for 20 seconds. And, like, literally nothing was happening. And I was like, how the hell did this happen? But I didn't even try to argue against it, because I was like, what if on the off chance something was actually playing and then I actually get, like, in more trouble for it, you know? So I was just like, I'll leave it be. I think it was during my, be right back screen anyway, so nothing was, like, really happening or anything. But, like, it's so fucking annoying that it's so strict. I wish it was, like, there was still... I would be fine with there still being DMCA, but it was, like, less strict. You know what I mean? That's all I ask. Oh, that 30-year-old song that's still ours, give us $3 million. Yeah, exactly, dude. Fucking exactly. And they'll, like, seek out, like, channels that have, like, fucking 30 subscribers and 2 videos with less than 1,000 views. They'll be like, we don't care. We get in that bag. But of course that's like, you know, Japanese corporations for you. Honestly, also on par with American ones. But if you are tussling with a corporation from Japan, they're like a whole different level. They take their business very seriously, and I would not even dare try to cross it. That shit's scary. That type of stuff is like how we got the world of cyberpunk, you know what I mean? And we can polish this off with a little bit of fishing with Willy. Who I wish was my husband. Why can't I have nice things? Alright, thank you for the input, Willy. When they removed 18 years of Gmod workshop content for no reason. Oh my god, I fucking forgot about that! Yeah, that was one of their biggest sins. I'm literally not even invested in any of that stuff at all whatsoever, and that shit pissed me off. I couldn't even imagine, like even, especially the people who are, like, they started, like, really long ago, and they kept it updated and stuff. That's, like, so much work to just have, like, flushed down the drain. That shit pissed me off so bad just by proxy, because I was like, I at least, like, can sympathize and understand those people, you know what I mean? It just sucks so much. Nintendo literally has the potential to be the coolest company on Earth, but then they do stuff like that, and then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot, you guys suck, unfortunately. You could have been so cool. You could have been the cool dad. but instead you decided to be the uncle that makes everything really weird and awkward. Oh fuck, I gotta change my position now. No! I can't even hit it. What is this angle? Here, let me try. Oh, there we go. Just barely. Go milk this. Let's go. I don't know what physics are happening with my fishing line, but we'll ignore them. You didn't see anything. I don't understand physics. I don't know physics personally, so, you know, they could be right. That could be what happens when you fish at this angle. I got like one more cast in me, I think. Can I level up my fishing so I can get a different fishing rod already? I can do one more. I got enough time. One more real fish, that is. Not like a seaweed or something. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, now I'm out of here. I honestly kind of like the bar on the top, like, when I'm on the dock here. Because, like, if you see on the top of my screen, the nighttime beach colors and the bar kind of, like, almost form to make, like, sunset colors. I kind of like how it looks. It's like a nice color combo. Oh, also, I will always preach this basically until I die of natural causes. But I feel like this game literally does, like, the best at nighttime colors. Not, like, specifically where there is light. Here, actually, let me take this off. I sometimes do this when I'm playing. I just take the ring off to appreciate the nighttime colors. It's a little dark, but if you can see them, like, it's really fucking well done. And, like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, dude, holy shit, this is actually, like... It actually feels like nighttime. It's not just dark, you know? I think that's what a lot of games get wrong. When it's nighttime in them and whatever, they just only make it dark. But this, like, actually nails the colors as well. In my opinion. Here, I'll put this back on now. I'm done showing off. Showing off something I didn't even work on. You know how it goes, though. I'm willing to flex for other people. Did I ever, I must have donated that ruby to the museum, right? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere here, so I must have. I will presume. Alright, there we go. Now I can end the stream. Here, I can close it out on the summer music, too. Give me the summer music. Oh, it's the one that sounds like the Courage the Cowardly Dog music. God, I fucking missed that show. I need to go watch that. I need to find someplace I can watch it. But yeah, halt! Thanks for watching. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to try my best to, stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. I want it to be earlier than Friday like it was this week. That was kind of a fucking ripoff, honestly. Aw, and thanks, Wooz. It's great to have you here. I love it when you guys show up. That's the fun of stream. The fun of stream is interacting with you guys. If I just wanted to make boring, like, flavorless, content, I could just, like, only upload it to YouTube. Which, of course, I guess that's kind of what the VOD watchers get, but that's what they want, because that's, how they watch it, you know? So yeah, also shout out to VOD watchers, by the way. I'm not trying to diss you guys or anything. I promise, that did come out a little venomous, but all I was saying is the content that I make with streaming is, I'm hugging Krobus. He's a cute little guy. Is, like, the reason I like streaming is because I can interact with people, and then the VODs can kind of, like, encapsulate that aura for a later time, I guess? And, like, there's nothing wrong with preferring to watch it that way, too, you know what I mean? But the reason I stream instead of just only doing that with no interaction whatsoever from anyone else is because that's what makes streaming fun, is I get to interact with you guys, and I get to, we get to show some, seams as well. Because there's always inevitably at least one or two, like, breaks we have to take for troubleshooting or whatever. It's part of the experience, you know? It's a different experience. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm gonna stop rambling again. I love all you guys, I appreciate you. I will see you next week in either the early or midweek, and not really late in the week again. That would be really great of me. Please note that for the future, Wield. I'm talking more to myself than you guys. But yeah, I'll see you next week. And I'm gonna try my best to stream more than twice, hopefully. But bare minimum, you're getting 2 times. Sorry about it. Hashtag sorry not sorry. I love you guys, bye!